Yo, under construction.
Hey,
What's up? We live, y'all.
we live in effect.
Draft party. We chill watching Jackson. You know, we just thought about this. How many times Jacksonville done pick first ever?
In our lifetimes,
About 27 times.
About 30 times.
they came in '95. You round to one,
Right.
divided by two, about 7 times.
It's terrible as Charlotte sports has been as a whole for 30 years. How many times we picked first out of all sports? Twice.
All sport.
Larry Johnson and Cam Newton.
Yeah, Alonzo's too.
Lonzo's number 2 came after Shaq.
Ooh, only twice.
Yeah, only twice. Nah,
Only twice.
that's it. Larry Johnson and Cam Newton.
Wow. Maybe we should trust the process a little more.
Maybe we should.
Hey, y'all, Jamal is licking his finger. And
Jamal eating some Bojangles. I'm about to tag out. Here, so I eat some
I had some Popeyes.
Chinese chicken wings. And man, you know what? Popeyes had a commercial, and they showing some shrimp. They look good. I was like, yo, yeah.
I wish I could eat shrimp.
Oh yeah, man. Popeye shrimp's pretty good. They po' boys are pretty good. I actually like their po' boys better than their chicken.
When I was able to eat shrimp, it was pretty good.
All right, so Detroit's on the board here. Their pick is in.
Kayvon Thibodeau. I bet. I'm guessing. I don't know. We don't score picks here, but we are guessing.
I don't know. They're similar to.
Detroit doesn't need a quarterback.
Are we supposed to say that out loud? Does he know that? Similar to Jacksonville, they've been inept for
a long time.
forever.
Did they get rid of their only good quarterback who we thought was trash and he won a Super Bowl? How the fuck that happened? Oh, excuse my language under construction, but how that happened? The guy, he didn't even want to come to Carolina. He was like, nah, man.
Ghetto.
Nah, let me go to L.A., Chip.
Who's this? Look, they need an offensive lineman to protect with golf. It's interesting.
Thibodeau.
Because you're probably looking at the.
I'm not. I'm probably not.
Hutchinson.
Fortunately, the Panthers don't need a defensive end, so all these DEs can go off the board.
Or do we?
We need if they don't draft a quarterback or offensive lineman. You remember when the National Guard rolled into Charlotte a few years ago because somebody threw a brick through a window?
Oh, man.
They coming back. They coming back.
Man, that's hell. That is hell. Hutchinson went to Michigan, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, Big Ten football doesn't matter. We are live.
Live and direct.
Jamal went upstairs to take a dump. He'll be back. Oh, man. Yo, I really can't see without my glasses. What you guys think will be the sixth pick today? Queen City Hornets said in 2022 NFL draft, the Carolina Panthers said how select the worst pick in the draft and did it in the first round. Kaz, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
If you're David Tepper, do you let Matt Rule select another quarterback?
Oh boy, yes. I hate to say it, but yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. That's the guy. You came out publicly and said, This is the guy. He reminds me of me. This is the guy. He built a team in college, so I trust him to build the NFL team. And if you don't allow him to build that team, then what did you hire him for?
Sometimes you lie to yourself.
Yeah.
And I thoroughly believe Matt Rule's in the hot seat.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I don't think a quarterback, not a quarterback, but a coach who's in the hot seat should be allowed to pick a quarterback.
Okay, I feel you.
For 3 straight years. For 3 straight off seasons, man. Like, hey, just get the offensive line together.
Yeah.
Roll with Sam Darnold. Take your medicine.
I mean, honestly, I think at this point,
extension.
You gotta you can appease the fans while filling a need by drafting an offensive lineman. It doesn't even matter who it is. As long as he's a good prospect, I think fans will like it. And we need an offensive lineman and just, call it good. Either that or trade down, if there's offensive linemen that you can think that good offensive linemen you think you can get later in the draft. But
I like the offensive lineman from NC State. I think he's pretty solid. What you got to think about it?
That is a big dude.
He's been on a lot of Panthers mock drafts, actually, so that wouldn't surprise me at all.
I think if we're comparing him to Cross is a little more athletic, a little smaller, but NC State guy, he's a big dude. I hate saying it because I can't pronounce his name, but
is he being racist? You can't
I'm
pronounce
sorry, man. I'm just saying. I'll say he's the road grader. He's the hog molly that Dave Gettleman would have selected.
Don't mention that name.
I'm sorry.
Oh, speaking of Dave Gettleman, did you realize that the Giants did not pick up the 5th-year option of one Daniel Jones? But somehow he gets credit for the. Never mind.
The greatest GM we ever had, right?
Yeah, he's the greatest GM we've ever had. Yeah. Let me stop being paid.
It's one.
Guys, we're just waiting out until the 6th pick, and we just want to get some instant reactions. We just at the crib chilling in the cave, man. Thank you guys for just kind of tuning in with us and just maxing and relaxing. Akeem Ikwanu.
He's a guy. I think I saw him on 4 different mock draft boards. Look at that dude's afro, man. I'm trying to roll my shit out like that.
Yeah,
he look like Kyrie Irving over there.
You're my hero, bro.
Speaking of Kyrie Irving.
So he's going to quit on his team?
Yeah, speaking of Kyrie, would you rather be Brooklyn or Charlotte? Honest question. Would you rather be a Brooklyn Nets or Charlotte Hornets?
I would be the Charlotte Hornets.
Wouldn't you rather be the Charlotte Hornets? Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Something wrong with Ben Simmons, man.
I heard they dragged him into the office and was like, "Hey, bro, what's good?"
That boy broke it, man. 3rd pick. Oh, a DB? LSU. So, offensive lineman has not gone off the board yet.
I think Evan Neal goes first.
And watch us pick up a QB. There's going to be 3 O linemen on the board, and we're going to pick Malik Willis.
Hey, man.
This is the guy.
And look, I understand that offensive lineman ain't sexy, but if these last 3 years ain't an indicator that the offensive line matters, I don't know what to tell you.
I agree on Ben Simmons. I'm all for athletes doing whatever they need to do in order for their mental well-being.
That boy broken, man.
But I feel like you get paid all that money to play basketball. Let's be real here. Yeah. This guy ain't out here curing cancer or fighting wars. You're playing basketball. At least Nick Batum showed up for the games. You know what I'm saying? At least when he was robbing the Hornets.
Hey, man, he slept on that bench.
He was sleeping on the bench. At least he was there.
Man, that's...
Ben Simmons sitting on the bench looking like Rainbow Bright. While y'all getting swept out the first round. Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant swept out the first round. That's ridiculous. So Gettleman's making this Giants pick though, right?
No, he's gone.
Oh, okay. I thought they weren't renewing him after. Okay, all right, good.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Oh, Jamal's here.
Hey, what's up? What's happening? What's happening?
Who is she? What's she know about?
Isn't that Christian Ponder's wife?
Oh, sure is. Yeah.
Sure is. All right, Jets, man. Any indication? Any guesses on who they?
You know,
Everything.
Yeah,
anything, right?
all of these teams in the top 7 need so much.
Right.
They gotta do BPA, but I feel like Carolina actually can't do
BPA.
the BPA.
We need an offensive lineman.
You need an offensive lineman. Yep.
I'm gonna tell you the name to look out for. Evan Neal. Evan Neal is projected to be the first O lineman taken off the board. We'll see how this works out, because what if we get to 6?
Plus, lineman has got to be the hardest.
Yo.
So, if for all the junk we talk about Marty Herney, he
Right.
drafted 18 offensive linemen in his time here at Carolina.
CBS has us taking Evan Neal, so it's kind of going how they planned it. So
Right.
hopefully we stay there, man, because I'll be ecstatic with Evan Neal.
Yeah, I think that makes everybody happy. And the Panthers will still be terrible next season, and then Matt Rule leaves, and then we have a solid O-line.
That sounds
and a
like
good coach.
wishful thinking.
No, I'm just-
Just
We know what's gonna
happen.
Look, man, if James Borrego couldn't have a winning season, what hope does Matt Rule have?
Tepper said you need to be patient, and Rome wasn't built in a day. That's what David Tepper said.
And Matt Rule said it took Jay-Z 7 years.
So it sounds like Kaiser and the rest of you Panthers fans just need to be patient, because
Right.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys.
All right, realistic expectations for the Panthers next season.
Is it too early to tell?
It's too early to tell because we haven't looked at training camp, but let's assume. So we've actually seen the roster makeup, and let's assume we draft Evan Neal, okay? J.C. Horn will be back.
Right.
We're kind of solid in the back, right?
So are we gonna assume Christian McCaffrey plays? Let's assume he plays 10 games.
Let's say he plays. Okay,
Let's
all
say
right.
10 games.
Oh, that's on a little more than half the season. Okay,
Right.
all right.
Let's say 10 games. If that happens, I'll go 9 wins if that happens. And that's a big old if.
Oh boy, man. Okay, I'm gonna roll with you on that, Jamal. 9 wins. I think that sounds reasonable. The division is so hard. This division is so hard to pick because so Tom Brady's coming back. Okay, all right.
Unfortunately.
So that's it. So Tampa's gonna be pretty good, but everyone else,
I think New Orleans is gonna be straight 8-8. 8-9. I gotta adjust.
extra
Calibration.
game. Yeah.
I think Atlanta's gonna be terrible.
I think Atlanta's gonna be pretty bad.
Oh boy, y'all gonna summon
We're gonna summon
who.
Danny.
Danny, if you're out there watching,
I should've-
3-14.
y'all,
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm gonna say 9 wins.
but
And Matt Rule's job is safe.
I'm going to tell you the sad part about that prediction. I'm picking 9 wins, and that's a lot has to go right. When I say a lot has to go right, we're banking on Chris McCaffrey being healthy. We're banking on a lot of young kids. We're banking on.
But okay, but so here's the thing: if the defense got even a little better than last season, I think that 9 wins is not too far off because the defense was pretty straight last season. They had some deficiencies, but I think they're going to shore those up in the offseason and during training camp.
And I like the upgrade we got at the linebacker position as well.
Yeah,
I
so
will say that. Yeah.
the defense can carry you pretty far. And let's be honest, if the defense is strong enough to carry the Panthers to a winning season next season, then Matt Rule gonna put on his Rockefeller
I'm
cap.
gonna say this. I still don't trust our run defense. I don't know how we got better. I mean,
we got better at middle linebacker.
Here's how we got better in stopping the run, and this is gonna sound ridiculous.
I know what you're about to say. Go ahead and say it.
Hassan Reddick leaving. Yeah.
I know you were going to say
It's
that.
the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth. But here's one concern. Brian Burns is still out there. And look, here's what I mean by that. We know what he can do as a pass rusher.
Yeah, but I think if having let's see who the Jets pick. All right.
Pick is in.
Sauce. Too much sauce. Hey,
Okay, so that's
too much sauce.
There's still offensive linemen left.
All right, now. Hey,
That's a little high.
hey, are y'all ready for Kenny Pickett time?
No, hey man, and look, Rodney, look,
Hey,
look, man. I don't run anything on UC, but this show is over if we pick Kenny Pickett. I just end the show. Just end it. Just
Yeah, I agree, Chris. I think the Panthers are going to have a good problem in that they're just going to be able to pick whatever offensive lineman they want.
yeah, it's looking that way. It's
So I'm interested to see what their draft board looks like. But remember, Matt Rule is a guy who didn't take the best O lineman in the draft last season because his arm was too short. So
and he was actually really pretty good.
yeah, he was probably the best rookie O lineman.
That's
So
disgusting. That's disgusting. So I don't know who the Giants are looking at because I don't know their history.
well, actually, yeah, I'm going to agree. I don't think the Panthers should trade back now because they're going to get a good offensive lineman, regardless of who the Giants pick.
If they trade back, I'm going to be pissed.
And y'all know how I feel about. I love trading picks.
Right.
I love it.
Right.
But I think in this case, you got an opportunity.
You probably don't get what you really wanted.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna tell you a name to look out for with the Giants. Being I am a miserable Florida State fan, I know a lot about this young man. His name is Jermaine Johnson. He was the only bright spot, and let me repeat, the only bright spot for the Florida State Seminoles last season. I think he could go here, and I just want to be clear to everybody: we don't look on Twitter and give up picks. We don't.
No, I don't do that. I don't like
do
that.
that.
No, I don't like that.
We do not do that here. That's just no. So that's just a guess. So, Ryan, I got a simple question, man.
What's up, man?
Who do you want? Who do you want versus who do you think the Panthers are going to get?
I want Evan Neal.
Okay.
Yes.
And I think the Panthers are going to get Evan Neal
Really? Okay.
because you're at the position where you're going to pick the best player available.
Right.
He's the best player available, and he fits a need.
Okay.
So,
Hey, who wants some drink?
Me.
what you got to drink, bro?
I'll take one of those shandies, sir.
Yeah, you want Thomas Kennedy? You want
I might want something hard.
screwdriver? You want a Guinness?
We got to get this.
We're drinking tonight here on Under Construction. Hopefully, that's not a sign of things to come. We'll see.
I know, right? Am I gonna smoke a good cigar tonight or a cheap?
Right.
I want a cigar too.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Cheers.
So the gracious host, Kaza
The
is.
gracious
That's how we do it. You see, baby.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so for those of y'all who are watching, just the same question for y'all. Who do you want versus who do you think we're going to get? So please answer that in the chat room if you're out there watching. Once again, thank y'all for coming on with us, man. This is always a fun time. But ask any questions, comments, fire away, please.
Can you? I can't see. Cross your fingers for Neil. Yeah, yeah. I'm crossing it hard.
Watch the Giants fucking.
Boy, if they take me, I'm gonna be pissed because that means let me quit. I'm not.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't. You better not say it. Josh, I'm kind of with you on that, man. I like Akeem as well, man. And like I said, that's a big dude. Big, physical, nasty
You
hog
can't
molly,
teach
man. You
size.
can't teach size, man. I'm kind of with you, man. And Josh, I'm also with you as far as rioting if we take Pickett. Meet me downtown if we take Pickett.
Wouldn't that be just the most Panthers thing to pick Kenny Pickett?
It would.
Like I'm genuinely afraid right now. I'm like scared.
I'm nervous.
Oh, they pick up Mark Gardner. Okay.
Okay.
The defensive back out of Cincinnati.
Yep.
Panthers. Look. Don't mess this up.
Yes. Yeah, look, they go to camera.
Hey, okay, quick question. I got a question for y'all.
What's up?
How would you feel if we picked Malik Willis in this spot? What
I
would
would
you
like
feel?
it. I would like it. I mean, I would accept it, but I'm not a fan because I think we ultimately have to have a plan in place to protect the quarterback.
Yes, yes, absolutely. But they may feel like
We've already did that this offseason.
or they may feel like if you get your good quarterback first and then build the offensive line around him already, then you'll be straight. But I just feel like you have an abundance of riches at offensive linemen here in the draft for the first time in forever.
Right. And you're not really reaching to take one.
Oh. Hey man, how can I go to make a pick at the draft?
I don't know, right?
I thought about going to Vegas, but
And if you go to Vegas, don't stay.
Oh, he's from the Make-A-Wish Foundation, so you got to be dead.
stop. Yo.
Just saying, that's
Yo, foul ball, bro.
what you got to do. He hyped too, man. Obviously not a Hornets fan.
No.
Hornets fans, but man, that's some bull. They ain't gonna play whoever I pick.
They're just gonna go to Greensboro.
All right, come on.
With the 5th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft,
All right,
the
kid.
New York Football Giants.
He a fan for real.
Kayvon Thibodeau, defensive end, Oregon.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
I knew Thibodeau wasn't gonna go past 10, man. That dude, listen, Thibodeau in a lot of mock drafts maybe a month ago was projected to go top 3. And then, of course, here come the proverbial questions about his character, whatever that means. And now we see he's dropped to, I mean, he didn't drop that far, but still, you know. Y'all nervous?
I'm
Yeah,
nervous.
man. Five and a half minutes of destiny. It's either the extension of the Matt Rule era or the early contribute to the early demise.
And guys, please don't give the pick away. Please.
Don't do it,
Please don't do that.
because I'll pull up on you.
Please don't do that. All right, so we got about 5 minutes left before this pick is in. Evan,
It's not gonna take 5 minutes. If it take the Panthers 5 minutes
that's a bad sign.
to make this,
It's a bad sign if we use all these 5 minutes.
it could mean, I guess, that they just have a whole bunch of people. You know, I don't know if they were counting on having every offensive lineman essentially, every offensive lineman available in the draft.
Right.
So,
What's it?
we got a lineup better than the 96 Bulls and 73 Warriors. Dude. Why the rookies ain't playing? Yo, this cat is hype.
Ryan, just a question, man. Who are you a fan of in football, Ryan? I know you're a big Hornets fan, but where does your football loyalty lie? And as always, thanks for joining us.
Someone sent up a word. I'm not a praying man, but I grew up in the church, so if y'all want to say a
Ryan,
little
you want to
word.
lead us in prayer real quick, man?
Heavenly Father, we come before you
Thank you.
to ask for a moment of clarity in the war room
Thank you, Jesus.
off of Mint Street.
Thank you.
Things have gone awry like Rock Hill. But don't let tonight go awry.
Thank you, Jesus.
In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Y'all know God don't like y'all. He gonna be like, all right.
You remember that black cat?
All right.
That black cat over there.
I got something for y'all. Hey, that's a really good pick for the Giants.
Yeah, I think
Like
so.
a really good, like they might actually be good next season.
He's a New York type of guy, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He got that New York swag. Yeah,
Right there.
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be a special type of person.
I
to play in New
agree.
York.
Which is why I'm surprised Odell Beckham didn't work out there. Like,
Well, he had our guy there, Ben McAdoo. So
yeah, that's
maybe they had something little. Okay, never mind. And in true NFL draft tradition, we go to commercial break
right before the Panthers.
draft every single time. Never fails.
So that means a lot of you in the chat are going to be a few seconds ahead of us because we're watching this on the Spectrum streaming app. So don't spoil it.
You got Spectrum Wi-Fi?
What's that?
Yeah, Spectrum Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, you need to connect to Wi-Fi.
No, I was just wondering.
Oh no.
I was trying to watch something.
I mean, my internet connection is Spectrum. So if you are connected to my Wi-Fi,
It should work.
it should work.
Man, the suspense is disgusting, man. It's thick right now.
Man,
Scared. I'm scared, y'all. I ain't never been this scared watching the Panthers draft ever.
It looked like we're gonna use all these 5 minutes, man. It's not a good sign, man. I'm trying to tell you.
They fight. They're like,
Like,
yeah, I'm telling you, Kenny Pickett is the guy.
that's Matt Rule talking.
Yeah. Scott Fitter's like, I don't know, man. We need an offensive tackle.
He's a sensible one,
Right? Yeah.
And Temper's just like, I don't know what Temper's like. We stop.
On WSOC tonight at 11. Calling the act. Red doorbell footage shows a man breaking into cars in the night. It's not the first time. The drastic measure by neighbors.
Damn.
Shoot him.
People in the show are breaking your car. They don't care.
Shoot him.
It's a great stretch of weather, but as we head into the weekend, we're keeping an eye on this rain. Before you make your plans, let me show you when you get wet.
All right, so we all agree there's like no chance of trading back right now, right?
Boy, if they trade back, they'll do some. They'll do some stuff like that too.
Hey man, you know what I've learned in the last month with Charlotte sports? You know it's been reaffirmed to me. Expect the unexpected.
Yeah. So Ty brings up a good point. There's so many available offensive tackles. They could trade back a couple picks and still be good.
Right.
Which OT do you prefer? I'm gonna say Evan Neal seems like he's like the consensus
logical
best
pick.
guy.
Right.
I can't. He's so big though. He big.
Look,
He Jeff Otah big.
and watch me pick Cross.
Yeah. He's got long arms, guys. That's the guy we need.
Kaza, how do you pronounce this beer? Let's give them a free game.
This is Leinenkugel's. Linenkrugel? Yes, Linenkrugel.
Lennon Krugel. Yeah.
Summer Shandy. It's a seasonal beer from the Jacob Linenkrugel Brewing Company.
Now,
They sell it from like April to October.
now
It's very good.
depending on the pick, I might go hard stuff next beer. I might go Guinness next beer.
Actually, I got a bottle of Smirnoff that I just need to get rid of.
So alcohol, if the pick is not favorable, is that what
Correct. Yes.
All right, cool.
I got
Hard
some Red Bull, some
Hard
vodka,
liquor. Yeah,
and we doing that.
I'm with it.
We're doing that.
Shots.
I might do a celebratory shot if we pick up They got to pick an O lineman. They got to. You can't.
Expect the unexpected
You can't not pick an O lineman.
What is all this? Like, can we just get to the pick?
Oh. They might do. Didn't they have somebody performing? They was gonna do like a show or something. That's what I saw.
Ain't the baby performing?
Yeah.
Not a good time, huh?
Too soon.
Too soon.
You know what? If somebody started shooting right now in Vegas, I'd be like, you know what? That's us. That's the baby.
Yo, that's the baby video, man.
Somebody ran up on him again.
Right. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Ryan. Where is Janet Jackson at?
Right.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go, y'all. Oh boy.
All right.
Sixth pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Ikem Ekwonu,
Okay, I'll take it.
North Carolina State.
They did not go sexy pick, y'all.
Okay.
Panthers didn't go sexy pick. They got the big road grader.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick.
Me too.
You take a guy who is like you can't teach size, and he's from Charlotte. I mean,
And I like the suit.
yeah,
Charlotte.
Oh, he's from Charlotte.
yeah.
Holy crap.
He's from the foe.
Okay. All right.
That's a Michael Jordan move right there.
Don't jinx this.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's look at the highlights.
My effort would not be in vain.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
He got long arms. I think he'd be straight.
I did that one time.
Wow.
I sold Cutco.
Oh, really?
I sucked at it. Like, look, you want these now?
Yeah. You want custom
He
shoes?
look like he went to like he played for like the Tucker TG Rams.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, big
Yeah.
boy.
Okay. All right.
I like that. Look at the little pancake action.
Nasty. Just get off. That's what I'm talking about.
Look at this. Look at that. I said the pancake. See?
I can dig it. All right, man. So, fellas, how we feeling, man?
Okay.
Hold on. Before we get to that, let's hear the interview.
Your baby is staying in North Carolina. How would you describe your dog?
My God, my cup runneth over. I have no words. This is a dream. This is a dream just come to complete fruition. We are so grateful. God has been awesome. We are so grateful.
TJ, what are you most proud of?
Everything. It's just a good kid. Johnny started in Charlotte and ended in Charlotte. So it's just incredible journey, but we're so proud of God there.
Congratulations.
Thank you all so much. God is good. Thank you.
Watch them be like, we have an announcement. The Carolina Panthers are trading.
Don't stop.
Please don't do that.
Oh boy,
We're gonna trade it down when we stop that.
they'll trade it. All right, yeah. What do you guys think?
I like it, man. I had in the back of my mind, I kind of thought he may be the pick because just look, we know mock drafts and trade ideas, they're fluid. They change every 10 minutes. And the closer and closer we got today, I was seeing this young man's name mentioned more and more and more. So when we got here and the pick is in, it's not surprising now, man.
No, I agree. I think it's a good pick. It wasn't the sexy pick, but I think Charles Cross was kind of the pick that I was seeing. Well, if these guys aren't available,
Right.
and
I thought, and I'm going to cut you off, but I thought he'd go higher. I thought he'd be in the 3, 4, 5 range.
I mean, you got a big offensive lineman. Hopefully, they smarten up and put Brady Christensen at
Tackle.
Yeah, at tackle and go from there. And
This is the highest offensive line we took since Gross, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Yep.
And I feel pretty good about it.
Yeah,
You need a foundational piece. I think him and Christensen are some of the foundational pieces for the offensive line going forward.
Yeah, good pick. I wonder. Okay, so there's no way it took them 5 minutes, and he was on top of their draft board. They was fighting in the war room. They was fighting.
What do you think that fight was about?
We won't get it.
You think that fight was about Kenny Pickett or a quarterback or
It
what?
might have been Evan Neal.
I think it was over between.
I think those three.
Yeah, Evan Neal.
Because I honestly, I don't think Kenny's on the board. It was a trade. Oh wow. Oh, that was last year.
Okay.
The guy that people wanted us to draft, Justin Fields.
Yeah.
How'd that work out?
Hey man, it's too early. Don't do that. We gotta wait at least another year. It's 2 years.
He played for Chicago. We know.
Stop that, bro.
All right, yeah, I think the Giants will take Evan Neal, and that makes me upset because I don't want the Giants
They're
to be
having
good.
a really good draft already if they take Evan Neal. You know what I mean?
I don't want them to be
I don't
good.
want them to be good. Like,
Yeah.
If my homie Frazier's out there watching, I'm sorry. I don't want y'all to be good.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they take Evan Neal. Yep.
Evan Neal,
Yep.
okay.
No coincidence. He goes right
after.
Yep.
They would have picked Akeem if we had picked Neal, I think. Those were the two top-rated offensive linemen in the draft. So
essentially, the combo was like the 4th-ranked offensive lineman tackle in according to CBS, which is weird.
Did Pete Prisco make that ranking?
I don't know.
Because if so, it's invalid.
what did Mel Kiper say? I want to know how wrong he was.
Whatever he said, the opposite is true.
Correct.
So.
Yes.
Mel Kiper said the Panthers need a running back.
He's supposed to be retired. Remember, he said that Jimmy Clausen wasn't the guy. He's gonna retire. Jimmy Clausen was not the guy.
He was not the guy, like the least bit.
All right, so what should we get in the second round?
Second round. What's
That's where you're making money, really.
Look, okay, I'm gonna throw an idea at you guys. What if, and this is a big what if, Matt Corral, quarterback, we don't know if he's the first round or not. What if he's there in the second round? What do you think about that?
We don't have a second-round pick, bro.
Third round. Well, we don't have third round pick.
No,
either,
we don't. We got a 4th rounder.
So we don't pick till the 4th round.
No, we don't pick till Saturday again.
Just trade all them picks.
Well, I think it's Sunday. I think they do 4 through 7 on Sunday.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh wow.
Yo, we so good.
That's why we stay. That's what Sam Darnold playing every damn game next season.
I don't care if you get sacked.
Right? Yeah.
Shake off that and go back out there.
Yeah, Sam Darnold is not missing a game.
Mike Thompson, thanks for joining, bro. Appreciate it.
Yes, Ryan. That is what I feel
Ryan.
about. I'm not gonna say it on the air, but that's what I feel about.
Ryan, I'm kind of with you. I don't think it really matters too much at this point, to tell you the truth, man.
Yes, Danny. When the Falcons draft 3 punters,
They're drafting Malik Willis.
I could see that.
good. I hope so. Because that's easy wins for us.
I
Right?
could easily see that.
Bring it back home to Atlanta.
Yep.
All right. Joshua says, bring back Cam with this line and a healthy CMC, and we make the playoffs, baby.
So listen, I talked to Vashti Hurt, Queen of Carolina Blitz. She told me that is a real possibility.
What?
That Cam Newton will be back in the Panthers uniform next season.
Why wouldn't you
That's
just
not
run it
what
back with
we
Cam?
know.
Why wouldn't you just run it back with Cam?
Especially when you can't find another quarterback.
Because-
no quarterback wants to be here. Baker Mayfield
Right.
doesn't look like that's happening.
At least let Cam run through the training camp.
At least let him do that.
Right. The Panthers have already told Sam Darnold that, it's going to be a QB competition. Line him up with Cam.
Well,
See?
but however, Dave Tepper, his press conference yesterday, he did say Sam Darnold's a really good quarterback, and he trusts him.
No, I don't trust him. I don't trust him.
Right.
Because I'll tell you this. Christian McCaffrey is the key piece to who should be starting.
Expound, sir.
Because without CMC, Sam Darnold is Jimmy Clausen. You put CMC out there, Sam Darnold, we saw the first 5 games of the season. Played pretty well with CMC out there. If CMC's not out there, Cam Newton gives you something that Sam Darnold cannot.
Another dynamic.
Exactly. Now,
I was gonna say something.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, man. It's a party.
It's a party.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a
man.
draft party.
We drinking. It's a party tonight.
Cam Newton gives you somebody who can actually think on the football field. A competent quarterback?
No, because if it's 4th and inches on the goal line,
You put Sam
Darnold can do what
is the guy, according to Matt Rule, Sam Darnold is the guy who used to do that.
Sam played good when he ran and didn't throw the ball. Maybe he's a backup running back. You know what? You're right. Let's run split backs. We put Sam on the left side, CMC on the right side, Cam and
I like that idea for
Actually,
one.
yeah.
I like that idea for one reason. You can run him into the ground.
yes,
That'll be
exactly. Because Matt Rule said he can do what Cam
He can do
does.
what Cam
So
does,
he might as well.
But they got ATL, yo.
Clowns.
Oh man!
Just straight clowns.
Yo, let's boo this pick when they make it.
People in the chat already showing shock. So let's see.
Kenny Pickett.
Drake London.
Oh, wow.
Another wide receiver. Hey, Danny.
You did it. Please call
Hold up.
Let me go get the phone. real
Yeah,
quick.
go ahead. Danny Thompson, I need you on the line right now.
Wow.
We call him.
I just said Danny.
Oh, wow.
We're thinking on football highlights. Danny, y'all drafted somebody. They showing basketball highlights. Wrong sport, bro. Yo, Atlanta is like the new Detroit Lions. Remember when Detroit drafted like 8 wide receivers in a row?
Mike Williams,
Charles
Johnson.
They finally got Megatron, and he left. He was like, "Man, forget this. I'm out."
And right before he went out there, you did a handshake that you've been doing ever since his first time at USC, and you do it.
Yeah, good point. There are no top 10 quarterbacks in this draft.
I agree.
This is the first draft in a long time where there hasn't been at least one quarterback that you think, man, that guy is gonna go.
What do you think about Sam Howell? Where do y'all think he'll land? Who cares?
Yeah.
CFL.
Oh, you call it Danny?
Congratulations.
Dang!
Mr. Thompson.
A wide receiver, bro. Y'all need everything.
Like we need one.
It wasn't like, I'm not the biggest Drake London fan. I get it. He's 6'5". Pitts is 6'4". So now we got 2 people in the red zone. If I was going to take a receiver, I really wanted Wilson.
So we got you live on the UC Pod. We'll be talking to you live. So I threw this out there. Let me know if you agree. 3 and 14. The Falcons.
No,
Well, who's gonna throw to all the wide receivers?
I think 5.
No, who's gonna throw to the 8 wide receivers y'all got?
8 not worried about that.
So,
My quarterback situation is better than your quarterback situation.
Nah, you know what? It's as bad as our quarterback situation is. I don't know if that's. I don't know
at
if I
least we
agree.
got an offensive line, but we'll just leave that there. We will talk to you later, buddy. Enjoy. Well, tell Calvin Ridley I said hi. Both of you guys will be on the couch in the fall, but have a good one, brother.
Y'all be joining us.
All right, bye. Oh man.
All right, hey, for those of y'all in the chat, especially you, Mike Thompson, if you're out there, man, I want to hear from you, bro. Jamal, if you're out there, I want to hear from you. Give us a call, 704-981-1747. Let me repeat that, 704-981-1747. Give us a call, man. Y'all talk to us. Tell us how you're feeling about the pick. Tell us how you're feeling about everything. Give us a call and talk to us, man. I got a question, man. Do the Panthers even attempt to do anything at the quarterback position going into next season now? Are we done?
Nah, yeah, you,
Are we
yeah,
just-
you got to roll what you got.
We just roll what we got right now?
Yeah.
I mean, what other choice do you have? I mean,
Do you do a surprise trade and trade CMC or something like that?
Unless you can get. I mean, who could
A
they
second
possibly
rounder,
get?
maybe? A second rounder and the third.
Russell Wilson gone. We don't want Baker Mayfield. He doesn't want to come
He
here.
doesn't want to be here either. Let's be
So,
clear.
what else is there?
Listen, man. We're family, right?
Yeah.
I can be honest with y'all, right?
Be honest.
When we've had a pretty good offseason. If we're objective, we've had a damn good offseason, right?
Right.
But the last thing I wanted to see going into next season was Sam Darnold trotting his ass on the field the first game of the season, man.
That decision was made last offseason when you gave the 5th-year option.
So we're gonna need Cam. Cam, I know you don't watch the show because
You know.
you're too busy at Cigar Bar in Atlanta, but you got to win the quarterback competition in training camp. You got to. You have
You got to
to.
give us something else to look forward to, man.
ATL bringing back the Ricky Williams vibe. Yep.
Mariota.
Ty says go get Phillip Rivers. You know what?
I'm not really mad at that.
I wouldn't
idea,
be mad
to
at
tell
that.
you
You
the
got
truth.
NC State guy.
You got to protect him, though. You better make sure the offensive lineman is as good as advertised.
I'd take Phillip Rivers over Sam
Any
Darnold
day.
and probably this version of Cam Newton.
So
I take Andrew Luck too.
Then Luke Kuechly need to come back out of it. If Andrew Luck come back, then call Luke Kuechly up. Ask what he doing.
I'll still take Luke Kuechly, man. I'm not ever gonna get over it. I'm sorry.
I you know what? I cry myself to sleep at night thinking about Luke Kuechly retiring early. Sometimes that's just so sad.
I almost wrecked my car when I see he retired, man. It's just like, what? What do you mean?
Hey, completely unrelated to the draft of football. I guess I might say this. Okay, we'll discuss it further, I guess, maybe on Sunday's episode. I got a question for y'all. Do you think Del Curry would be a good coach for the Hornets? Because Del Curry knows his basketball.
You know what?
He be saying stuff on the broadcast
Listen.
that like before it happened.
I'm glad you said that. So I don't question his knowledge of the game at all. Hell, you birthed one of the GOATs, okay? I don't question your knowledge at all. But we'd probably see the same issues we had with Borrego. Do you trust Del Curry to really yell at LaMelo Ball and James Book?
Wait.
I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to say that, was I? Whoa. I crossed the line, didn't I? I'm sorry. My bad.
Del Curry is the coach?
You know, all right. So a lot of people may not know this, but Del Curry was actually offered an assistant coaching position with the Bobcats years ago, back in
He declined it,
2006,
right?
right?
Yep.
But he took it, he accepted it, and then he backed out of it, presumably because he said that he wanted to focus on Steph Curry going to college. Steph Curry was having trouble, if you can believe this, finding a school that wanted him.
Right.
So he felt.
He was 132 pounds.
I know, but hindsight is 20/20. But I mean, think about Duke, North Carolina, how stupid they feel. Virginia Tech,
Right.
not take it. You know,
Right,
that's like the greatest player you ever had. His son, you don't even want him.
Right.
So the story is that he's never publicly said this, but the story is that Del Curry then turned down the position to help
Steph
Steph Curry, right, get that push, find a good college. You know, he felt like he couldn't focus his efforts in.
I mean,
So
I mean, you make that sacrifice for your child every day of the week.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I think Del Curry is fine being a color commentator, but I just feel like sometimes I'm watching the broadcast and he be saying stuff way before it happens. Like he's
again, I don't question his knowledge at all, but I question whether he could be patient with guys like James Bouknight. I'll just leave it at that. I won't. Sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Good point. Yeah, everyone's gonna be talking about Steph coming to Charlotte.
Oh my God! We are forgetting about that piece,
guys. You remember it was a few years ago when when Steph was a free agent.
Yeah, even though we knew he was gonna sign for $200 million with Golden State,
and it was just like Steph's coming back home.
Bring Steph home.
That dude don't even.
Yeah.
That dude comes to Charlotte twice a year.
Steph Curry will be Del Curry's age before he ever dribbles a basketball in the Charlotte Hornets.
And I doubt that even happens now.
I could see.
No, I can't.
Like Steph is like 39 years old, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna play one season for the team because
he's a lifer. He's a lifer.
Well, hold on. That's every kid's dream is to play for the team they grew up cheering for. He grew up as a Hornets fan, and by the time he's that old, it won't even matter. His career, his legacy will be cemented. He'll have all the rings and championships and 1,000,000 3-pointers. He might come off the bench like his dad did, shoot a few threes, take some pictures, and retire as a Golden State Warrior. I can see that.
Possibly.
No. I'm going to give you the real scenario. Golden State wins another championship
this season.
Steph Curry goes out like a Kobe, but not like injured, but just has a precipitous decline.
Right.
And then what happens is he retires to Golden State Warrior and lives in California for the rest of his life. I don't think his wife would move back to Charlotte. They're okay coming back to visit family because she has family here or whatever.
But they wouldn't have to move here if he play here season.
But I think he's such a family man that he wants to be by his family.
Pollard, stop it.
What Pollard say?
You don't even believe that. You don't believe that. Stop it.
Yeah, that's we're not even going to address that comment. That's something Danny would say.
Thank you for joining, but you don't believe that, man. I see Seattle want Charles Cross, man. Not a bad.
And a lot of mocks have.
That's actually a little surprising. I actually thought they'd go quarterback. I thought there would be a chance they'd go quarterback.
Who, the Falcons?
The Seahawks.
No, they won't. You know why? Where did they draft Russell Wilson?
Jack Brown.
Very true.
They probably feel like whoever they want, they don't have to spend the first round pick on them. They could get somebody.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think the Jets pick?
Ooh.
Me? I mean, they can pick it.
I don't think they need a quarterback.
Well, first of all, it'll be an offensive. The Jets' defense is actually pretty decent.
Pretty good, yeah.
And a lot of people, feel like
it's the run on offensive tackles.
I mean, there's no more top tackles to get.
Yeah, you got a point. I can see Washington picking a quarterback, and maybe Minnesota for a bridge quarterback once they get rid of Bradford.
Okay, so where's Pickett?
Bradford is,
where's Pickett and Willis going? Are they going in the first round?
Oh, they're going in the first round.
I think they're going in the first round.
I don't see Willis falling below Pittsburgh.
I think he goes to Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Good call. I actually think that makes too much sense, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, that makes too much sense, man.
Yeah, Steelers or Saints?
Ooh, I think Kenny Pickett goes to the Saints. I would bet money Kenny Pickett goes to the Saints.
I think one of them goes to Washington. I think it's Washington.
Who's the Saints de facto quarterback? I can't think
Jameis
of
Winston.
No, the other guy.
Taysom Hill.
Kenny Pickett is a better version of Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill didn't actually throw the ball. They actually throw the ball
slightly.
No, Taysom Hill is not a good quarterback at all. Taysom Hill is Tim Tebow on steroids.
Yeah, I'll buy that. Sam Darnold is Taysom Hill, but he can throw the ball a little bit. we shouldn't be so hard on Sam because I mean we loved him the first 4
Yeah, the
games.
first 3 games we thought
He was
had
balling,
4
man.
games.
We were like, wow, man.
We didn't know he was this
And
good.
then Christian Caffrey got hurt, and it was like, okay, never mind.
Well, here come the ghost again.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
All right, what's the Jets? Who you got?
What is it, Roger? Garrett Wilson, who is a wide receiver at Ohio State.
I don't even think he's the best wide receiver at Ohio State, but
Olave.
Olave's the truth, man. I like that kid, dude.
Did the Jets really need a wide receiver?
They need everything.
They kind of need everything.
I guess they felt like he was the best player available.
He played at Davidson? Wow. He's 5th all-time scoring at Davidson.
Oh wow, didn't know that. Look at that.
Davidson in North Carolina, though.
North Carolina representing tonight.
Hey, man. Look,
Then why can't we win no goddamn championship? Excuse me. We got all these elite athletes
Great about this
coming
thing.
from
And
our
look,
state.
and all we got to show for it is the damn hockey team.
Right,
man.
yes. Congrats to the Hurricanes on their 5th division title since 1998.
Ooh, why you had to show this highlight?
Damn, you got super moss.
You got smoked.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to show Clemson? We had a down year, still won 10 games.
Don't start, man.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Hey, we still won 10 games from down here. That's pretty good.
Boy, here we go.
Well, Florida State won like 5. They had a good year.
You know what? Enjoy it while you can, bro.
Hey, man, I've been enjoying it for a decade.
It ain't been no decade. Stop it.
Think about it. We've won 10 straight games in 11
It's been
years.
about 7 years.
No, we won 10 straight games in 11 years, bro. They really hate to see us thrive. He about to look it up now. He upset.
I ain't worried about you, man.
He upset. He about to, no, these little brothers can't do that.
Yeah, Charlotte FC is pretty solid for an expansion team.
Hey, I was gonna wear their uniform, but I'm like,
Finally won a road game.
yeah. They could be what, but see, you know what? They're gonna be like the Panthers. You know how the Panthers like their
came out the
second.
gate swinging.
Yo, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, and
But I'm gonna say this. That's how, to me, I like that approach because you gain fans quicker.
that's true. Yeah.
Opposed to Jacksonville, who
But would you have rather think about the Panthers? Would you have rather them had a string of bad years
No.
and then consistent success,
No.
or like it is
I'm gonna say
now,
this.
where we're up and down every season,
I'm gonna say this.
and we'll have like some great seasons, and then
I'm gonna say this: if you're gonna do that in the beginning, because you're so new that people still support and they expect that.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so we got kind of spoiled, like NFC Championship year 2, 3,
Second season,
second season. So we like this. We don't have this every. And
Yeah.
it's not.
No, has
good
not
every
been.
year.
No.
Not even close. So I mean, it's interesting. It's a wait and see approach with.
Is that Tim
Tebow.
Tebow? Is that Tim Tebow? I can't get my glasses.
Kaiser, I want
Okay.
to look alike.
I,
No offense to our listeners.
I can't see from here because I don't have my
'Cause we're
contacts.
kinda
I don't have
old.
my contacts in. So
We're actually kind of old for real. Like if I take off these glasses, everything is blurry. Like these glasses are not for show. Don't want a good vision.
Hey,
Jamal.
this question for Jamal: are we still manifesting the Charlotte Athletics Major League Baseball team?
Yes. Yes, we are.
I really
Yes,
wish.
we are.
I really wish they had built BB&T Stadium or whatever it's called now
to be retrofit
To be-
for
to be
Right.
expanded to MLB. I think MLB would have taken a harder look at Charlotte if they knew that stadium could support an MLB team.
Agreed.
But now you have to deal with the logistics of building another stadium in an area where you already have a baseball stadium
And a football.
and a football stadium.
And a basketball
Yeah.
arena.
And who's
10 minutes
gonna
away.
who's gonna pay for it? We already see what's happening in Rock Hill. I
Well,
think MLB is
Charlotte ain't Rock Hill, though. but-
yeah, but it's gonna be the Carolina A's instead of the Charlotte A's.
You know what?
Yeah.
If it's the Carolina A's, just keep them out there, man. All
Hey
right.
man, look.
Nah.
we need to change that to to the North Carolina Panthers at this point because
Charlotte Panthers. Because I
Charlotte
don't want.
South Carolina, you dropped the ball. I love you, but
Boy,
you dropped the ball.
they tag-ended that deal.
Hey, but real quick before we ever ask that question, just to kind of tell you what's going on with the Oakland A's right now. Like when I tell you the fans are like revolting right now, they're getting like 3,000 people to show up to them games right now, man. Like they are. Look, for those of y'all who want to talk about how bad of an owner Michael Jordan is and how cheap he is, I want y'all to Google the name John Fisher. He ain't got nothing on that guy. I promise y'all that. The Oakland A's tend to overachieve every year. They have the cheapest owner to ever grace the MLB. Trust me on this one, okay? And yet, and these fans are sick of it. So,
Think about advanced analytics and Moneyball.
Right.
Where did that start? In
Oakland.
Oh, yeah.
But listen, Billy Bean got sick of it. He's like, I'm sick of this. I can't do it no more.
Yeah, we gotta have some good players.
Can't do it no more. I'm sick of this.
I'm tired of these penny on the dollar.
All right, look. So look, man. I don't know about the whole Charlotte thing. To be realistic,
look like New
we'll
Orleans
see.
got the 11th pick now.
Trade happened.
Yeah, they just moved up. Oh, I gotta plug in the MacBook.
Sports update: the Toronto Raptors are about to go home.
Nah.
Oh well, Charlotte fans have to wait another season for Doc Rivers. I was arguing with somebody. Did you see that thread that one of our friends made about Doc Rivers?
No, I try to ignore those.
And it was like, I'm sorry. You want to talk about overrated coaches?
Doc Rivers was the subject on WFNZ this morning, basically saying the same thing.
About what?
How overrated of a coach he is.
Who, with Nick Nurse?
Yeah, Doc Rivers. Hey,
man, don't get me started. Like, stop. Like, somebody was like, Doc Rivers was leaving the coaching career. And I'm like, first of all, watch basketball for real. He was the coach that year, and they got the doors blown by was it Denver? Because they went to the conference finals that year.
Right.
I'm like, Doc Rivers under the chief everywhere he's been.
Yep. Except for he had to have 3 Hall of Fame players damn near in their prime to win in Boston.
Hey, Ryan,
beat Kobe Bryant and LeBron James.
Hey, Ryan said he is fully on board with Kenny Atkinson, which I'm with you, bro. I agree. I think that's a solid pick. You notice how the Hornets haven't had an official list of candidates yet?
For what?
For coaching.
I think they're just waiting until the season's over.
Is that it?
Because there's probably some assistants that they're looking at out there that are currently on teams that are still in the playoffs. Because hiring a coach now isn't really going to do a whole lot of good.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
not at all.
So,
especially with the GM thing up there.
Right.
All right, y'all. We got a voicemail. Let's see if we can hear this.
Hold on. The Saints are making their pick.
Great.
Hold on. What is all of this? Hey, we forgot to boo the Falcons pick, so let's boo this one.
Okay.
Yeah. We were too busy laughing at the Falcons pick, actually.
Uh-oh.
Why is Tony Gonzalez up
Will
there?
be carried by a new partner, Amazon Prime Video. Joining
Boo.
me, Chief Season Ticket members,
Boo Amazon.
JP
Boo.
and Moose Felt. Also here is Pro Football Hall of Famer Tony Gonzalez.
Boo.
Part of the Prime Video broadcast team. Congratulations, Tony.
Eli, he don't want to be there.
Probably don't.
Thanks, Roger. How's everybody doing? Everybody good?
Shut up. Yeah, shut your ass up.
Excited to be part of this broadcasting crew for Amazon. You may recognize
Tony
this
Gonzalez.
guy right here next to me.
God, he used to kill us.
I was so glad when he retired, man.
Man,
Boy.
Week 2 of the NFL season.
he made Matt Ryan. Danny don't want to hear that.
Los Angeles running back Austin Eckler. Huh? And I guess you can tell probably it's no surprise. The first game that we're going to kick it off is going to be out in the Arrowhead.
Talking too much. Just say the pick, dude. Yeah,
can we
come
get
on,
to the
man.
pick, sir, please?
And I'll tell you what, Austin. If you want my opinion about this game,
You can tell Tony he's really soaking this camera
Oh
time
yeah,
right
definitely.
now.
Yeah,
talk to the fans. Tell me
he used to be on TV.
Look, it doesn't get much better than this. It doesn't get much better than this. Thursday night football. You got two high-powered teams battling it out. It's gonna be.
It does get better than this. That's why the fans are booing. Shut your ass up.
Shut up! What's the pick?
God damn. Wrap it up, B.
Wrap it
Who
up.
are you?
goes back 62 years. You're not going to see that every time these two teams get together, it's
Why does he have a Chiefs outfit on? Boo!
But thank you. Okay. Nobody's watching football on Amazon. I'm not.
And we look forward to that. Our colleague Kirk Street will be on the call without Michael.
So we did all that to not.
Schedule release Thursday, May 12th, 8 o'clock Eastern Time on a variety of platforms. Back to the commission.
I want to go. Thank you so bad.
the 11th pick to the New Orleans Saints.
Kenny
With
Pickett.
The 11th pick.
Kenny
in the
Pickett.
2022
Blake
NFL
Willis.
Draft. The New Orleans Saints select Chris Olave.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Wow! They rolling with his famous James.
Surprising.
Back, Ohio State receivers go with Garrett Wilson going.
That's-
to the Jets.
Hey, you know what?
That's a damn good pick too.
Look
though.
at what New Orleans, their history with wide receivers. They take guys and make them all
Hey,
pros.
I have something that I know I'm going to get flamed for. Y'all ready to flame me? Are y'all ready to flame Jamal? I watched a lot of Chris Olave because that dude, to me, man,
He can play.
when I tell you something, man, his route running ability, his hands, listen.
I saw firsthand.
Listen, I'm gonna duck Jerry Rice running route ability.
Hey, stop,
Yep,
stop,
I know.
stop.
Throw apples at me.
Woo! Look at the highlights right there, dog.
Look,
Tomatoes.
that's fine.
Tomatoes.
But with all that being said, man, this kid can play, man. He can really play. And like I said, I thought he was the best receiver on Ohio State, obviously. But and look, I hate giving the Saints any type of credit because we all hate them, but it's a damn good pick, man.
Hey, the Saints traded up to pick him.
He's-
That ought
I'm
to tell
telling-
you
that
something.
dude is good,
Yeah.
man. I'm telling you.
Thank God we have J.C. Horn.
Right. We don't need him. Believe me. All right, guys. We got a voicemail we want to play. Mike, thank you for calling in, man. I'm sorry I didn't pick up the phone when you actually called, but we did get a voicemail, so here we go.
Great answering machine. But I am actually happy about our pick. I'm glad we didn't do anything crazy.
Right.
I really wanted to trade back, but if that was a tackle on the board that was available, that's the tackle I want. And that's all I gotta say, man. Y'all have a great day, man.
Yeah, thanks,
What's up,
Mike.
bro?
Mike, appreciate it, bro. Kind of how we feel.
Yeah, I mean, if he was on the top of your board and he was still there, you make that pick. I'm pretty sure they had offers to move up,
Right, yeah.
but I mean, cost benefit analysis.
All right, y'all. Once again, if anybody else wants to call in, I know y'all want to just hear us talk all night. So if you got something to say to us, man, 704-981-1747. I will try to actually pick up the phone if you do call this time.
And you can call me at 281-330-8000.
No, they don't call that number. Once again, 704-981-1747, man. I really hate the Saints, guys.
Hate them.
That's a damn good pick.
They're going to be
man.
good next season.
They're going to be.
It was 5 years ago that we picked CMC, and 5 years before that, 10 years ago, that we picked Cam Newton.
Wow.
So you saying that this is a franchise tackle?
Maybe 5. Who did we pick in 2006?
Jordan Gross, I think.
That might
5
have
years
been,
before Cam?
That might have been Jordan Gross.
Yeah, I think you're right. It was either him or Jeff Otah.
Jeff Otah.
Hey, Jeff Otah was good when he was the CMC of offensive tackles.
Jeff Otah was really good. They traded up to get Jeff Otah. But you know what happened with Jeff Otall? I saw Jeff Otall at the damn club every Saturday. That's what happened with Jeff Otall. Like, why are you here every Saturday?
You got to stop that, man.
I'm sorry, man.
Let's see. In 2006, the Carolina Panthers selected.
D'Angelo Williams.
That's right, because they had a late pick because they made the NFC Championship the year before. That's right.
Yep.
That was not a bad pick.
That was a pretty good pick. Yep.
Yeah,
now we got to go back. Which is 2001.
Oh, that was
God, it was 2000.
Chris Winkie? No.
I was gonna say, wasn't that Chris Winkie? 2001.
No, it can't be.
Yeah, it might have been.
Not the first round.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was a first rounder.
Oh my god!
Remember, he was 30 years old. Remember?
Yo.
Oh no, actually, 2001 was Dan Morgan.
That's another.
That's a
one.
good man. Okay.
That's a good
All
one.
right, and then we got to take it back to 96.
97. No, 96.
96, yep.
That was Kerry Collins.
I was gonna say that was our inaugural pick, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Collins was
95.
95. Tim Biaka Batuka.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, I don't know. Yeah.
Wow. A lot of mediocrity.
Tim Biaka Batuka in 50 games had 611 rushes for 2,500 yards, 14 touchdowns. His season high, he did have 1999 rush for 718 yards. That was his high.
That's it.
He played 6 seasons. Yeah,
It's a bunch of mediocrity, boy.
he never played a full season. Averaged. He did average 4 yards per carry. That's pretty good, but he only had. Oh well. Tim Biaka Batuka. Well, I'm glad that we broke that that cycle.
All right, Queen City Hornets. He likes Darvin Ham for the next coach.
I don't know. I'm gonna say this.
I think it's kind of outside the box, but could work.
He's actually been in the mix for quite a few years, but this is my issue. He's been in the mix for quite a few years.
right.
He's been nobody's like main choice.
No, nobody's like, oh my God, we need to get that.
We gotta have Darvin Ham. Like,
right.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. He's been an assistant for a while.
I don't know if I want another guy who's been a really good assistant.
So you don't want Jay Larranaga from the Celtics?
No, I don't want those guys. Kenny Atkinson is an assistant, but he's been there. He coached a mess. Right, in Brooklyn. And they really only let him go because they wanted Steve Nash, which that hasn't even really worked out the way that they wanted.
Somebody was going to have to make sense of that to me.
Yeah, I think Atkinson would be, if we're gonna pick someone who's a current assistant. I don't really, and I understand that you might get a guy like Nick Nurse, an assistant. I get it, but that was what we were hoping Borrego was going to be, and he could have been possibly, right. But I think that the timeline for building the team accelerated past the point to where they felt like James Borrego was going to be that guy, either that or the players didn't like him. So I just don't want another up and coming assistant. I mean, what's that gonna prove?
Another up and coming assistant is gonna have to be a babysitter. So
maybe it could be like.
Hey, can I confess something to y'all? I'm really low on our young guys right now. I'm
for
very
NBA, for the Hornets?
Yeah, not for talent, not on the basketball court. Maturity wise, I'm pretty low on our young guys right now.
I think Kai Smith is pretty mature.
Kai Jones?
Yeah, Kai Jones.
Yeah, I'll say this. When people say, well, how come, and they start naming teams like Memphis, Cleveland, Minnesota, how come those two, look how much more disciplined their young players are than our guys.
And I'm going to say this, like, those, like, somebody mentioned, like, the New Orleans young guys. Those guys played 4 years. That makes a difference.
Hello.
Like, Herb Jones was at least 3 years.
Could this be?
Alvarado was 4.
Could LaMelo be the new LeBron in that? As good as LeBron James was almost too good of a player. He was so good, they could just pick any coach and win. And it would always be a coach that LeBron likes.
Right.
David Black could have won that championship.
Kaza, we're heading that way already. I think we're heading that way.
I mean, I
already.
think Ty Lue is a fine coach,
say this.
but I don't think he did anything with that Cleveland team that David Black couldn't have done. I think that
I think Ty Lue's a damn good coach.
he is, but you trying to tell me that David Black couldn't have won that championship in 2016? What did Ty Lue do to make them come back from 3-1?
But to your point, we're headed that way already, man.
You gotta like LaMelo.
Well, it's either we headed. Let me quit. I'm gonna say it. I love LaMelo Ball. Disclaimer.
We love LaMelo Ball.
Brendan asked if we make a play for the Oakland A's. We talked about that a little bit
Yep.
before. I'll just say that I don't think there's any ownership group in the area that really might make an aggressive play for the A's, which is sad.
Not right now.
And I do think that
Not at the moment.
right. And
Right.
I do think not.
What about the people that were trying to buy the MLS team before Tepper strong arm them?
I think
Maybe.
building a new MLS team is easier and probably more cost effective than migrating an existing MLB team.
3,000, 4,000.
So
Just to briefly kind of touch on that, Brandon, again, I won't be long winded about this. The A's.
Jamal not long with it.
Shut up, man. I don't know about in Charlotte, but I don't see the future being in Oakland too much longer, man. The fans are already revolting. John Fisher is hell-bent on not spending any money on anything. We'll see. I'll just keep it at that. Was that short enough?
Like we said before, I think the choice to not make the downtown stadium expandable was a mistake. I think that
Hear me
looms
out.
large.
Hear me out. Stadium in North Lake.
Are you trying to get shot at the game?
Right. Hey,
No,
hey,
you tear down the mall.
hey, guys, Ryan says the Mark Jackson statue is being built already. Oh, man.
Guys, y'all got to stop picking these overrated coaches. It's funny. Everyone talked about how overrated James Borrego was, and then they named the most overrated
Coaches
guys
in history.
in the league. It's
Right.
like
It's amazing.
I will always stand on the fact that Mark Jackson. Everyone will say he built that Golden State team, which is a bit okay. I'll give him some credit for developing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. His alias is Bob Myers.
Yeah,
Right.
apparently.
And Jerry West is a consultant.
So I'll give him some credit, but dog, you had the two greatest shooters ever on the same team.
And you didn't start Draymond.
You didn't start Draymond
You
Green.
didn't see it. You didn't see it.
And you couldn't get out of the first round.
You could. I think they did 1 year.
They were second round.
I think. I know for a fact Draymond Green was busting David Lee's ass in practice every day.
You can't tell me there's no way that Draymond Green wasn't. I mean, and it's funny because y'all talk about we talked about that with Borrego. Everyone hated Borrego for that. Man, there's no way James Bouknight ain't roasting Cody Martin. But y'all want Mark Jackson, who didn't have enough foresight to start Draymond. What was the first thing Steve Kerr did when he took the team over? He was like, hold up.
I got this guy right here.
You start.
It's super glue right here.
Yeah, you start. Championship.
Hey, total sidebar.
We need a Steve Kerr. Who's our Steve Kerr?
I'm man, Draymond is that dude, man. Like when I tell you his value is like,
yeah, it's weird how much of an impact he makes without
scoring,
doing flashy stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm looking at how much he bothered Jokic that series, man. And when I say bothered, I do mean bothered. You don't stop that guy, okay? No. You make it tough for him, and he definitely did that.
Yeah.
Is there room in South End for a stadium?
No,
not really.
No, there is. If you tore down,
you know what? I don't say it.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Turn down what?
The oldest black community in Charlotte. Right off Remont Road.
You open Pandora's box.
They're really trying to do it.
Yeah,
it's the truth though.
Plus,
and listen, let's be real. That's going to happen at some point, man.
That's gone. They're going to find.
It's already half empty.
But think about it. Wouldn't you rather there be a stadium there than some new condos?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And plus, yes. Think about you put a stadium in that area.
In South End, that's already bustling and booming as
exactly.
it is.
Plus, that backside of South Tryon now becomes valuable.
Right.
All the way down to West, maybe all the way down to the abandoned Chinese restaurant.
I don't want it.
On Remont West.
So no more Golden Walk.
Yeah, we never gave Golden Walker their props, man.
We never gave Golden Walker proper RIP,
man.
I didn't even know it was out of business.
Well, you guys know what happened with that whole block. The feds have taken it over
because of the drug.
There's a lot going on.
We don't talk about that. Golden Walk was Golden Walk was the joint.
Yeah,
Mr. Jim's Pizza still hanging on, bro.
Somehow, but you put a stadium there. Mr. Jim's Pizza is now like it's like the Price's Chicken Coop of West Boulevard.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
exactly. Ronnie ain't with it.
I ain't trying to get shot.
What about Charlotte Pipe and Foundry? That's where the Panthers' new stadium's going. So there's that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. The gas don't need bags.
Please, no.
Come on, man.
Don't do that to us, man. Please, no.
Ryan says he hopes JB goes to the Lakers just despite all the mobs and Monk himself. Dog. Don't let that happen.
Please don't let that happen.
Don't let that happen because y'all.
My goodness.
Y'all might have to kick me off the internet. Just right off the internet.
No comment.
JB be like, all right, let's see, Monk, G League. All right, everybody else, gather around.
Santa Cruz.
What if the Lakers hired JB and LeBron was like, you know what?
That's my guy.
We're going all the way, and they win a championship. Please don't let James Berger win a damn championship with the Lakers.
He gonna be like, Malik, hey, remember me?
The internet would. The internet would just shut off. It
my God.
Explode. Okay, the Eagles fans are excited about somebody. They're just excited.
They drafted
he for Charlotte, Jordan Davis.
Okay.
Charlotte represents.
Charlotte native.
That's a big guy.
Dude. Good.
That is a very large human being.
Man.
God damn. Oh, he can't even fit in his suit properly. Holy.
That dude is literally about to bust out his suit.
That's Chris Jenkins right there.
Charlotte, North Carolina. With DJ parties as a team.
Why are all these good players from Charlotte and we
small? We got one. Hey, man. We got one.
Okay, yeah, we did get one.
We got one. Yeah.
I think him and our offensive tackle we picked were high school teammates, which is nuts. I think
crazy. So. Wow.
That Mallow Creek, man. Mallow Creek turned into a powerhouse overnight.
Used to be West Charlotte.
We need a dog on the Hornets.
Hey,
who's the dog on the Hornets?
Miles is the closest thing to it.
Everyone on the Hornets,
Montrez.
They too cool with each other.
Montrez.
Are they too cool with each other?
Yeah.
Sex parties and all that? You can't yell at a guy that you just left a sex party with. You can't. That's awkward, right?
Awkward.
Isn't it funny how that got reported and then just was like
it just went away.
Gone.
Nobody mentioned it.
Yep.
like
under the rug.
Under the rug.
Hornets having sex parties, and then it was that was it.
That was it. No more to it.
Hey.
That is way too cool. I'm not that cool with any of my friends. No. Yeah. To answer your question, yes.
I've known Jamal for like 15 years. Yeah.
No.
That has never come up in our conversation.
It never will.
Yeah, you trying to go to the senior party?
No.
And then go to the game afterward. Like, look, man, we gotta be at practice.
Bro, wrap it up. Let me stop, man.
All right, we off the rails, man. Oh man.
I was gonna say something.
Yeah, man, we said enough.
Now y'all know why we can't get press credentials.
Right.
This is why.
Y'all ain't getting no press credentials.
We do need a dog on defense, though. I don't know that anybody. First of all, you gotta be able to play defense.
Yeah, you gotta want to play defense.
You can't just bark at people.
I mean, Cody Martin is the closest thing, and he's more effort than he is talent. You know what I mean? So,
you know what, Cody Martin would be a better defender if everyone else was a better defender.
I already know. I mean, I get
because
what you're saying.
You can't
he compensates for everybody else's bad
you can't
defense.
Just.
NBA defense is played on a string, and when one part of that string pops, you got to compensate for the other guy. So that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I don't even know if Montrez even gonna be here next season.
Right.
So
I don't even know if there's room for Montrez here next year.
Montrez didn't want to be here in the first place.
if he wanted to be here, if he wants to be here, they'll make room for him. But I think he'll go back out and test the market.
Yeah.
I think he played well enough after the All-Star break, after the trade, to where other teams are going to want his services. And we got 20,000 centers anyway, and all the fans want to see all of them play at the same time. There's 5 centers out there.
Hornets fans want a 13-man rotation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Most NBA teams are 9.
Right.
Sometimes. Well, not 8.
But in all seriousness, like if you're investing in Kai Jones and you really want him to play next season, then somebody's got to go. You can't have all these
I'm
centers
gonna
on
say
the
this,
roster.
man. I know y'all love Kai. That kid's trade bait to me.
Really? Trade bait? Wow.
I think you got to see what he's got. You got to.
You don't draft a dude that high to be trade bait,
he's
man.
too athletically gifted, I think, to just trade him away.
I still think
without seeing what he's got.
Tyrus Thomas is athletically.
He ain't Tyrus. Stop it, Rodney. Stop it. Stop it. Stop
Okay,
it.
so here's the thing. You guys know how I feel
Shaking the road.
Stop it.
You guys know how I feel about G League stats. Somebody be like, "Man, James Bouknight scored 83 points in the G League game." Okay, it's the G League. I don't,
Hey, Michael Kidd Gilchrist was the MVP
Exactly.
of the Summer League. I don't.
But
want to hear that.
I will say this.
Exactly, Rodney.
I will say this.
Oh man,
NBA ready players dominate in the G League. They always do.
Always do.
That's why James Bouknight went down there and scored. He averaged 27 points a game in all his G League games, where LiAngelo Ball could barely,
see the floor.
Right, yeah, because he was too good for the G League. And Kai Jones, we've now seen that Kai Jones is now too good for the G League. So it's time for him to come back to the big boys, and we see what he's got.
Yeah,
we shall see, brother.
We shall see. We shall see. So, does Ikem start immediately?
Oh, you got to.
Got to, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
First of all,
yeah.
Matt Rule he's looking at James Borrego and they're like, that's not gonna be me. I'm starting all the young guys, all of them.
All of them.
Just get out there. Plus, I mean,
and you look at it like this: we essentially had 2 number 1 picks this year playing, 2 first round picks.
Yeah,
because Horn didn't play last year.
Right. Also, in the NFL,
all but 3.
I think in the NFL, you more often see lottery or not lottery, but top picks.
Yeah.
Start because typically they fill an immediate hole. There's so many positions on the roster. It's easier for them to see time on the field than in the NBA, where, like you said, they're 10-man rotation at the most. So I think he does start.
Let's see who the Ravens got here. This is interesting.
Hamilton.
Yeah, they need help in that secondary because remember their secondary got real banged up
last year. Yeah,
they got real banged up in the secondary. So
I'm gonna say this: for them to even be in the last game competitive to win,
no doubt,
was a pretty good.
Hey, look, man, a lot of people hate the Harbaugh last name. Tell you, man, those dudes are coaches, some damn good coaches, man.
Dad Derek is a former professional basketball player. Avid golfer, has a 6 handicap. Pretty good.
I like the way these young man's dressed. Not too much flash. Nice little.
Oh, I'll be out of this world flash. I have a lime green suit with some gaiters on, some Cartier lenses,
big face watch,
protect with the protect.
Okay, what do y'all think about this offensive line, Joshua?
The offensive line, I think it's an upgrade from last year.
Much better than last year.
But you still got to build that continuity.
Continuity is key. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, it's all dependent upon health. Like if they can stay relatively healthy, I don't see Sam Darnold seeing those or Cam Newton seeing those.
Right.
I agree.
But other than that, man, I'm just more so worried about like is CMC going to play 50% of the games
or if he's going to take 50% of the snaps.
I'm hoping that they look real hard at a new offensive scheme that can utilize CMC without giving him the ball 30 damn times a game.
I got an outside the box. Well, didn't they? Well, actually, we picked up a running back, right?
Yeah.
So
Are we Foreman?
Foreman. How about we use him? That's the plan, right? How about
Joe,
you use the guy?
Joe Brady's gone, so we'll see.
We'll see. I mean, the other guy.
Was Joe Brady a scapegoat?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, yes, because I think the problems with the Carolina Panthers had more to do with discipline and coaching from the top as opposed to offensive.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. I mean, think about, you can say what you want about Ron Rivera, but the Panthers, how many penalties did we ever get in the Ron Rivera? I mean, they like hardly ever got penalties. They were like very disciplined. With Matt Rule, it's like,
it's embarrassing because
hey, don't beat yourselves, bro.
You come with a big ass sign, DBO. We're not going to beat ourselves this season, and then you beat
yourself. You helped them. Hey, bro, get out there. Coach, it's already 11 dudes out there. I don't care. Get your ass out there. 12 men on the field.
So, Coach, you gonna run this lap with me at practice for being offsides?
Kaji, since you're wearing Smitty's jersey, you know where Steve gets his drugs from after saying he don't think Darnold's a bad QB. Hey, man, Steve Smith. Think about the guy storing the Steve Smith through his career.
Jake Delhomme,
Chris Wanke, David Carr, Jimmy Clausen.
Oh my, Vinny Testaverde.
Yeah. Think about compared to those guys, Sam Darnold's not bad at all.
Rodney Peete.
Oh man.
Dang.
Do you remember the game Jake Delhomme came in? Like,
no,
Jacksonville.
Yeah, I was. Who is this guy?
Okay, but you want to know something funny about that game? You want to know something? And this is not really football. You know who sang the national anthem that game?
Holly Robinson.
Holly Pete.
Yep. Holly Robinson, 21 Jump Street.
And it was terrible.
I was just about to say the best thing about Rodney Peete was his wife came with him.
I used to have a crush on her when I was.
Oh, I did too, man. I used to love
Cooper.
Miss Cooper, that's right. I used to watch her on 21 Jump Street, and I was like, man, she cute, man, cute.
She looked better on Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
She had matured a lot on Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Pete's had a bad day that day.
Look, man, I used to love her. I used to love the woman who played Hillary Banks on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, Karen Parsons? Yeah.
I always look. I like a little prissy girl with a smart mouth. I always like that.
Karen Parsons was beautiful, man.
Hey, Will Smith,
he tried.
Hey,
Will ain't no. Well, I was gonna say he ain't no sucker, but
hey, what's the latest a QB has ever been drafted? I think there's been some Mr. Irrelevant quarterback picks.
Tom Brady.
He was 6th rounder, I think.
Yeah. I don't know.
What's the latest the Panthers have ever drafted a quarterback?
They never worked out, whoever they were. I don't know who they were, but
whatever happened to old boy that Vince liked? Will Greer. Where he at?
I think he's in Houston.
Dallas? I thought he was in Dallas.
Dallas in Houston.
Well, I thought it was.
You know who else like him? Who's the telltale sign?
Skip Bayless. Yep, Skip Bayless was all over Will Greer. That should tell you something right there. Yeah. Hey, but fair question. Did Will Greer get a fair shot? I mean,
nah, man.
Yeah, he did.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just checking.
You got drafted by your hometown team, and you just didn't do what you're supposed to. He started a game or two, didn't he? 2 games.
Yeah.
Are they memorable?
Okay,
for the wrong reasons.
What's the latest the first quarterback in the draft had ever been drafted?
I think Lamar was like number 29, 30.
You know why? Because Pete Prisco called him a wide receiver, and it hurt his draft stock. Why do people listen to that dude?
I don't know why anybody.
Because I know what you're going to say.
Mock drafts. Hey, it's LaMelo's commercial. His Hulu commercial. That's a funny commercial, y'all. If y'all haven't seen LaMelo Ball's Hulu commercial, go check it out. It's pretty funny.
You get your coach fired. You got time to do that stuff.
Yeah, plenty. Plenty of time.
Stop with the speculation.
I'm sorry. I'm bad. I wasn't supposed to say that. Sorry.
Man, no.
Saw your part.
Here's what's funny. Man, I love LaMelo Ball. I love LaMelo Ball.
What's wrong
I
with
love
you?
LaMelo Ball, but it's like if you say anything, if you criticize him even,
Kaiser, you already know how this goes.
Hey, man.
Charlotte cannot have nice
Look at this.
things. We can't have nice
You
things.
keep
without-
talking bad about him. New media is going to ship him to the Lakers.
we are not used to having nice things in Charlotte, man. We don't know how to act. Okay.
you know what? I'm going to say something. It's never been Charlotte's fault that we couldn't necessarily keep these superstars. I think it stems if you look all the way back at Larry Johnson,
Yeah.
the first ever superstars, he loved being in Charlotte.
He sure did.
He loved being in Charlotte. And
Lonzo too.
Lonzo Mourning loved being in Charlotte.
I'm going to say, we know why little Lonzo left.
Well, because
we can't be disclosing some information because somebody wanted him gone and he needed to go.
Well, but he could have stayed if they had done him right on the money end. He felt like he needed to be paid like LJ had been paid, which he did, and they didn't make it happen.
I found out Larry Johnson dated this girl, but I'll tell you guys off camera.
I know that story.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're on the same page.
Yep. I can confirm that's 100% true.
Yeah, I heard like, man, this is folklore. What's going on? I heard it too many times.
But since those guys, I mean, we really even haven't had like big super. Think about Cam Newton. He loves Charlotte too.
Yeah.
So who are these big time superstars that Charlotte doesn't know how to take care of?
Again, Charlotte can't have. Listen, as much as we love Cam Newton, man, and the majority of people who are Panthers fans love Cam Newton, the majority, right? But look at the other side of people who hate Cam Newton.
Well, we know why.
And they were in the media too. I'm just gonna leave it like that.
If Zoe LJ just had sex parties, we could have won a ring. I'm with you there.
Hey, look, it was the 90s. They probably were.
Yeah.
We just didn't know about it.
Hey,
I'm gonna say this.
Wasn't no social media around in the 90s.
I'm gonna say this. Charlotte in the 90s. I wouldn't want to play here in the 90s.
Why you say that? Charlotte wasn't the same.
Do you remember the 90s here?
Actually, Rodney, Charlotte. No.
Actually, this was the time.
Let me ask you. Look, listen. I know it's a different feel, but can you imagine the 90s LA, New York?
Yeah, but
Chicago. Look.
Okay.
Look, this is pre-gentrification.
But here's the thing: if Larry Johnson, because he did play for the Knicks. Larry Johnson could walk on the damn subway at Times Square and nobody would.
I'm not gonna say that because
that's Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson couldn't go anywhere in Charlotte. I remember. You guys remember the Harris Teeter at Moorcroft?
Yeah.
All the Hornets used to.
Yeah.
Dog. Yeah. I one time I saw Patrick Ewing and Alonzo Mourning shopping there, and you would have thought goddamn Michael Jackson walked in the place. Kids was running down the aisles trying to get that. They hiding. Because it's Charlotte. Everything's new. Everything was, oh my God, NBA players.
Yeah, everybody knew everybody in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't like that.
Maybe they did. I get what you're saying.
Look, I'm telling you.
I guess it depends on the
I would have
person,
been
man.
in the mix. Like, if I'm a young guy, I'd have been all
in
the mix.
If Eric Spoelstra is available, then the Hornets should go all in on bringing that guy to Charlotte. He's not going anywhere. Pat Riley never let that happen. But I'm just saying, if
Eric Spoelstra should retire with the Miami.
Oh, definitely. I said I was one of those people. I was always iffy about him because I'm like, how hard is it to win a championship with LeBron James, Wade Blade, and Chris Bosh? But
he's proven his worth.
Every other team, when LeBron left, they were terrible,
right?
Except the Miami Heat. I mean, they weren't as good as they were with LeBron James, obviously, but
they kept that train.
And I think that was.
I say it all the time, man. I really hate the Miami Heat as a fan, but as an organization, you got to give it up to them, man.
Yeah.
And they keep their train going without tanking. They don't even believe in tanking and trying to get hot draft picks.
Wait. So you don't have to lose to win?
No, of course not.
You have to bottom out.
If you're in Miami, though, who wouldn't want to play in South Beach?
I'm telling you, I'd have been in the mix. Like
now, Miami in the 90s.
Yeah, now look, hey,
Miami, New York,
Miami,
DC in the 90s too. Jesus Christ. Lord, I'm telling you, I'd have been bad off.
I wouldn't want to go to DC in the 90s.
Who did the Commanders just take? I didn't. see
Ryan said they had the biggest reach so far. I wasn't paying attention because
the name is the Commanders.
the Commanders. I guess it's better. Actually, I thought football team was. I was kind of used to it.
Yeah, I
I was
like
getting
it.
used to it.
The football team. It's like we're the original.
I mean, our MLS team is Charlotte Football Club, and I know that that's something that soccer does internationally, globally.
Yeah.
But I was okay with football team. The Commanders. That sounds like a damn arena league.
So,
And the Commanders.
Josh says Redskins.
Zion.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So
All right.
we are like approaching late first round, and Willis or Pickett has not
gone on the board. That's the only reason I'm actually still. So I want to see where they go.
Once they're picked, we're wrapping this shit.
Yeah,
pretty much.
because you know they're gonna have some shit to talk to.
Yeah.
After because they got picked so
Ooh,
late.
Look, I think New Orleans they got 2 picks. I think New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans is next. Yep.
Yeah.
Man, don't let New Orleans. Man, god damn.
You're right.
I forgot they had 2 picks.
And we gave up our 2 picks.
God, New Orleans could end up with Malik Willis and Chris Olave, y'all.
Oh
I'm
boy.
just gonna turn away.
We don't die, we multiply.
I'm just gonna turn away because I don't.
What's up, Washington? First Carson Wentz. Now I'm gonna give a shout out.
Tennessee traded.
I'm gonna give a shout out to my boy
with the Eagles.
JG, who's done. He's the guy that actually
JG's still alive.
do the.
Hey, JG.
I talked to him
man.
a while back. He just hadn't been off social media. You know, he's been trying to focus on
He's
other stuff in life. But he's actually the guy that designed the under construction logo for us.
I know JG was still alive.
He's a friend of the show.
He don't
But-
send messages. Or
Yeah,
talk to
no,
people.
he left the Hornets admin group. He left social media altogether. But he's a huge Eagles fan, like
Yes, he is.
irrational
He's
Eagles
a
fan.
huge,
right?
irrational, annoying Eagles
Yes,
fan.
and after they won the Super Bowl and they re-signed Carson Wentz and was gonna I told him they made a mistake. I said Nick Foles was the guy. He told me I know what I'm talking about. I said Carson Wentz was the future. The future. He was better than Cam Newton.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what he told me.
oh,
That's what he told me.
oh.
I remember this game that it was in Philadelphia a while back.
17. Where they was up 17 points. in the
17 is like in the
in the
fourth
fourth quarter.
quarter.
Yeah.
And the guy that's been, I remember Ken Newton picked up the little pylon and kissed it at the end of the
Yeah, I
game.
remember. Yeah,
And the
Carson
guy,
Wentz was playing. Was he playing?
yeah, he was
Yeah,
playing.
he was on the other team.
It was,
Yeah.
yeah.
he was-
Oh, and the Super Bowl winning quarterback was on the bench, right?
That's right. He was. Yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
Yeah, bro.
That's right. Yeah,
Wow.
Eagles fans. Hey, at least they got one. It took them 75 years. It took them almost a whole century, but they got
They
one.
got one. Fine.
I'll just say this: don't let us win one before year 7. If we win year 74 in the league,
No,
And what year is it now?
No.
we're 30.
No, we're not 30 yet.
Oh, we're not quite.
We're not 30 yet.
27.
Yo, ESN that'd be dead. So I don't know.
They better win one fly by.
Look, I'm a man, and I'm almost 40.
Comment of the night: NFL teams pulling a fake slide on Pickett.
Oh, good one.
Isn't that crazy? They had to
Good one.
change the damn rule because
That's
of his
so
ass.
stupid. Can I tell you how much I don't like that? College football is so. Listen, it didn't have to go through a committee.
No,
It was like we can't do it. Like,
That's dumb as hell.
no, can't do it.
Y'all. Phoenix is going to the second round. Chris Paul finished 14 for 14. 33 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds.
You know why I like that?
He is like my
all that just to get beat up by Golden State.
No,
in the next
but
round.
I'm gonna tell you why I like
They
that.
don't play Golden State.
Not
They
yet.
played
Not yet.
in
Not yet.
ECF or WCF.
No,
Yeah.
They're
Maybe.
number 1 seed yet. Golden State number 3.
But listen,
Golden State will play Memphis.
Yeah, they're gonna play Memphis. I'm saying in the Western Conference.
listen. I'll tell you why I like that. That dude Jose Alvarado was feeling himself, boy. Ooh, he held Chris Paul to 4 points, and Jamie Foxx taking pictures with him, and Hornets fans were like, "See, how come we don't play our rookies?" Yeah, good job, Chris Paul. I ain't mad at him.
Let me read Alvarado's stat line. He played 31 minutes, 4 for 8, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 personal fouls.
Here's the thing:
Boy,
does Chris Paul have that in him? Another game, though.
Yeah, he does.
to close it out.
Yeah, because
It's going to be tough
he's
sledding without Devin
2-3
Booker.
days rest. He's not about 2-3 days.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
If you give us Ole Miss some rest, we can perform. But man, like let's talk about this. Devontae Graham is booty. He played 5 minutes.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told somebody else. Hey,
He got us the first.
hey, look, JB developed him here. Whatever happens from here, I don't give a damn. JB got that man paid.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever happens from here, whatever.
Bro,
Dude.
like what happened to him?
But kind of like you said, just inefficient gunner. And I don't. And he's a good defender, but I'll admit he's not as good as a defender than Jose Alvarado is.
Alvarado just took this man minutes.
Is what it is.
He took this man minutes.
Is what it is.
Wow.
I don't know. I feel bad. I feel bad for Devontae.
I do too.
I felt like
He's a good dude, man.
You could have just stayed here.
but sometimes
For a lot less.
the scheme and the system a team develops is very important. Sometimes players just fall into the right system. I don't think that Kawhi Leonard, for instance, if he goes anywhere else but San Antonio, he's not the player he is today.
I agree.
He just fell right into the perfect system.
What if the Pacers keep Kawhi Leonard? Is he still the same?
Right, exactly. Yeah, I don't think he is. So
I think he's the same level defender.
Yes, I agree. Yeah,
but I think he tops out about 16 points a game. 15,
I agree.
16
Yeah,
I think
Pop is still a good player.
Right.
But see, everyone always, how come San Antonio drafts so well? They just look. They have a system,
They have a system,
and they say, they're like, okay, that guy fits our system.
and maximize you.
I heard Popovich say this. They said their system takes away the guessing game because that's what drafting is essentially. It's a big guessing game. There's a lot of guesswork that goes into drafting.
So why don't the Hornets do that?
Well, you got to have a coach for.
Like a coach that studied under Pop.
See, we're not.
You know what?
I'm just okay. Let me.
Whoa!
Oh my God!
Whoa!
Tennessee, what are you doing?
Tennessee traded H.A. Brown for the 18th pick.
What?
In the 2022 third.
Why?
Whoa!
Why?
Whoa! Philly. The Philly special.
Damn, Philly just came up, man. What are y'all doing?
Hey, man, look. I'm going to say this. I'm glad they're all in on their quarterback. Like, give that kid a chance to win.
Jesus.
He's look. I played against when my school played against him in the national championship game. That kid's a winner.
Who are we talking about?
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. Yeah?
Give him a shot to win.
Wow. Holy.
I like how these people cheering like they know who the hell that is. They don't know.
Bro. You just But what?
Because you run the ball, man.
You just gave up your best. You know what?
But he didn't want to be there. He wanted to be traded.
Isn't it weird to see such an offensive heavy first round with no quarterbacks taken?
I don't think we've ever seen anything like this.
It's been a while.
It's essentially been O linemen, wide receivers, and defensive linemen.
Defensive end, yeah.
What, one cornerback?
I don't think have we seen a linebacker taken yet?
I don't think we have.
So they just traded it. Wow.
This is nuts. This is straight nuts, bro.
All right, I need somebody to draft Kenny Pickett and Malik Willis.
You might get your wish because the Saints in the Pittsburgh Steelers.
It's already 10 o'clock, dude. These cats still on the board.
Ooh, that's a good catch. Ooh, wee. That's the speed on him. It's a good route runner, too. I like a receiver like that. You get on the ball in the open field, they go.
You mind if I help myself to these?
Go ahead, bro.
Give me 1, 2, bro.
It's my favorite candy right here, y'all.
Really?
Yeah.
Junior Mints.
Junior Mints.
Yeah, my family likes those. I keep those stocked up.
I just want to see the Saints not pick and let Pittsburgh pick a quarterback.
I don't even want to go into the Carolina Panthers group right now.
Go ahead. We need some material.
Yeah,
I'll go.
Because you know it's haters in there. Man. I already saw somebody made a comment said, "Ooh, look, another long snap. Get out, man. Get your shut up."
Oh, by the way, something is going on with Facebook and groups. They're bumping old posts.
I noticed that too. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not.
I'm
So
trying to catch people saying some weird, wild stuff so they can ban you. You know, Facebook good for that.
So, Hornets people, if y'all notice that there's posts from like 2013 popping up, it's going on all over Facebook. So,
Saints pick is in. They didn't take the full 6
Yeah, they already knew. Yeah.
Check up a little bit.
my buddy says we should have drafted a new coach. I can't do that, sir.
Call Sean Payton.
You can trade.
That's the way they use him.
Call Sean Payton.
With the outside size of the linebacker,
Would you do that?
I would.
Oh, I take Sean Payton.
I want to win.
We'll put bounties on people, everything.
He benched Josh Jobe, the cornerback at Alabama, that people last year thought would be a first-round pick. Treylon Burks put that guy on the bench for the rest of the season.
Crazy prediction by Brandon Cannon. Matt Rule's gone by game 4 of the season.
That's pretty bold.
He bold as hell.
That's pretty bold.
If the Panthers have a losing record, then yeah.
Oh, four?
No, but y'all, David Tepper said you got to be patient. He just said it yesterday.
Hey, man, it took JC 7 years.
Let me take a look at the schedule real quick.
It's not out there.
It's not.
But look at the opponents.
Friends and family, loved ones, a great moment for him. He'll be moving in for AJ Green with Saints.
See, you know what? It's gonna be tough because we played the NFC East last season and couldn't win a damn game against them, and they're a weak division.
Right.
With Jameis Winston at quarterback, with the new
Let's go,
coaches in the
Cowboys.
town.
They lost.
First bounty should be on our own quarterback, Sam.
I need you to knock this son of a biscuit out.
In 1971.
I hate the Saints so much.
Man, I could deal with the Falcons. The Saints, I feel like they still riding off of their Hurricane Katrina championship.
They
Like,
are.
they been like, no, that was 15 years ago.
Bro.
That was the Hurricane Katrina Memorial Championship they won. They know they ain't need to win. They ain't deserve to win that.
No filter at all.
Back to you, Commissioner.
How much they paid the damn Air Force to do this?
All right.
Thank you.
Still, we got Saints.
Like how people are blowing the Air Force like, shut up, Roger.
With the 19th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Trevor Penning.
Wow.
Northern Iowa.
Wow.
Good comment, Ryan. The Cowboys won't get any top O lineman by the time they pick. Yep,
Yep. Good.
I'll be gone.
Good.
How about them Cowboys?
Guys come out of this level and be great players, Larry. Allen comes to mind as you see he was a great player for the Cowboys. Spencer Brown came from Northern Iowa. Quinn
All these people think in the back, they think they're gonna get some money. I ain't getting nothing. Nothing. Okay, yeah, old lineman doing windmills. Okay,
Look like Zion out
yeah.
there.
Wow, 626 squat. Yeah, man.
Well, my knees were just like buckle.
Buckle just crumbled.
I guess it's like 36-year-old knees.
All right, Pittsburgh draft next. I think Malik Willis goes off the board.
Gained almost 100 pounds since high school.
Wow.
That's a lot to put on your body.
Dangerous.
Yeah, pretty dangerous.
In 2 years. But he's, you know, at 6'7", though, he's got the frame. I mean, okay, but that was a damn.
That wasn't the best highlight right
Yeah.
there.
The linebacker was smaller than me.
Right.
Yeah. He looked kind of slow.
Okay, this is Super Bowl.
Okay, see.
Okay, now.
Okay, all right, yeah. At the next, get me.
All right. We shouldn't be celebrating this, though.
Not right. Right.
No, but I do like nastiness and offensive lineman, though.
Well, because I you know, that brings out something on the guys on your side. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I want Brian Burns to look at this guy and be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna take his lunch money.
Right.
I'm gonna kill that guy.
And ignore the run in the process. I'm sorry.
Running the ball.
Run the ball.
They don't do that.
Who cares?
Do that. It's a passing league. All right, so we think the Steelers going to take Malik Willis?
I think so. Or they might stick with the hometown kid.
What's that?
Kenny Pickett, his first.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So let's say you do draft one of them two dudes. What do you do with Bo Ben? Send him out to pasture?
Oh,
He's already retired.
Oh, did he official? Is it official?
It's
Okay.
official. Yeah, he's done.
All right, I thought.
Nasty man gone.
3 years too late, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, he was at the party.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
He was definitely at the party.
Put down old Yeller.
That's another case of a guy going to a system that there's no way he doesn't win a Super Bowl in his second season with any other team.
So,
But Pittsburgh, yeah.
Nah.
And you know, it's funny. As much as I love Cam Newton, imagine if he had gone to a team that really utilized his talents.
Well,
I never felt like Ron Rivera in
But
the shit offensive coordinators we had outside of Chudzinski.
But I was about to say, Chud really did utilize his talents, man.
Chud definitely
focused the offense around that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just after Chud is like,
Love a lot to be desired.
right.
Yeah.
A lot to be desired after Chud.
Mike Shula for so long was nasty.
It almost sucks that the team was good enough to keep Mike Shula
around.
Yes, to keep him employed.
My
Imagine if Cam had played for San Francisco and got the Colin Kaepernick treatment.
Oh my God.
They'd have a Super Bowl.
They'd have a Super Bowl.
They would have won that year.
That hurts. Look, just imagine Cam in New Orleans.
Oh my God.
Or even down in Tampa with the weapons that Jameis had.
I mean,
offensively,
people don't want to. They just forget that Cam Newton's MVP season. I say this to everyone whenever we debate how good Cam Newton was. Name the 3-star wide receivers.
Ted Ginn.
Name them. We know them.
Right.
But nobody else. They always say Ted Ginn. They remember Ted Ginn.
And that's it.
The walls of Jericho.
Jericho Cotchery.
The walls of Jericho.
Jericho.
Who was number 3?
Motown.
Mercy,
Philly.
right? No, not Mercy.
Motown Philly.
Philly Brown.
Philly.
Where they at now?
I think they work at Sprint.
They on the couch with us.
Jericho.
And then they always say, "Well, he had Greg Olson." Okay, I feel you. Greg Olson was really, really good. But I mean, look at what Drew Brees had comparatively.
Holston.
Yeah.
Henderson.
Yeah. And he had
Jimmy
Graham. Yeah.
Who killed us for years.
Yeah.
That's another.
Look at what Matt Ryan had. Look at what Jameis had in Tampa. compared to what Cam Newton had. That's why it's like
Matt had Roddy White.
look
Julio.
at Kelvin Benjamin
Gonzalez.
when Cam was throwing to him, and then when he left.
And Kevin Benjamin had the audacity to think, you know what? I need a real quarterback.
Yeah, anybody but Cam
Anybody but
Newton.
Cam Newton.
I got a theory about that, but we'll talk about that off camera. I really do have a theory, and it's Franco Harris.
I do like how Cam rolled up on Kelvin Benjamin when we played the
Like,
Bills.
yeah, you're right. And that
got this, bro.
and this big old Kelvin Benjamin looked very small.
Yeah.
He looked your size when Cam Newton
Yeah.
was on. Hey, man, I know. I'm sorry, man.
During the final seconds of the 1972
We know.
divisional game,
We know.
Franco Harris made an improbable catch known as the Immaculate Reception. He here with us tonight to celebrate the 50th anniversary of that moment and to announce the pick
Y'all gonna celebrate for
of the
50 more
Pittsburgh
years.
Steelers. Please welcome Pro Football Hall of Famer
Against the Raiders
Franco Harris.
in their town.
In their town.
Stay classy.
Yeah, that's some WWE shit right there.
Kenny Stabler will come out there and give us some
Yeah.
I love this. With the 20th pick in the 2022 NFL
I
Draft,
don't see like 80.
the Pittsburgh Steelers select
Can you pick it?
Kenny Pickett.
Yep.
Oh, there it
Yep.
is.
There it is.
Hometown kid.
How do we know?
I told you.
How do we know?
Pittsburgh fan, they didn't even seem all that excited, but they was like, yeah.
Hey,
He's in New Jersey.
yeah, he went to Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Right outside. And, not too far away. He's like, I didn't want to leave this town.
Shit, I say this carpet town.
I was going to Charlotte.
Yeah. Matt Rule told me he trusted, he believed in me. 6'3", 217. That's kind of for a quarterback today's NFL. That's
Small?
yeah.
I need my quarterback to be like husky.
Yeah, because even
Hey,
Tom,
man, I'm
Tom
gonna say-
Brady is what 6'4", like 230.
230,
Yeah.
yeah. Tom Brady is like low key huge.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was that big until I was watching something and he was listed, 6'4.5" or something like God damn.
What is that movie? What was it?
It's looking like second round now. I don't see anybody else who will take them at this point.
They did not show the slide play.
Right.
They should though. I want to see that. I would have hit his ass.
I would have knocked him out.
As soon as he did
I would
that,
put that dude on the stretcher.
what if the Patriots take him?
That's some.
That's
Nah,
some-
Matt Jones is their guy.
Y'all been to Vegas before, right?
Yeah, Jimmy. I live there.
Don't get me started with Vegas.
Hmm?
Don't get me started with
What's your favorite place in Vegas? It's a party. It's a party.
I remember Vegas. I don't remember when we went.
Favorite place in Vegas.
I like the sports book, the one in the Westgate.
I don't know, cause see, when I lived there, when you live in Vegas, you don't go to the places everyone else goes to.
Right.
But whenever I visit, last time I was there was 2 years ago. I went to visit my daughters. So it was so we didn't go anywhere. I was with my daughter, so we
Could
couldn't.
have too much fun.
Right. I mean, we had fun, but we didn't. You know what I'm saying? We didn't go to
We
like.
had Vegas fun.
Right.
I'm
yeah.
gonna say this: I want to go to an actual fight night in Vegas. I think.
Oh,
that'd be
yeah.
dope.
MGM is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, MGM Grand. I like that casino in New York. Right across the
Yeah.
street. That's where when I lived there, if I did go to the casino, it was always New York.
My two favorite places, Bally's, because their pool parties are legendary. And the new hotel that just got built, but the newer one, the Cosmopolitan. My goodness.
Or there's a place called Baby Dolls. It's all new place.
Now we're talking.
Floyd Mayweather hangs out there. I saw him there one time. buying drinks for everybody, just giving people money and shit. Like you own the place? Like,
Noted.
yeah, baby dog. Full news, 100% news.
Throw it out.
You'll probably see LaMelo Ball there. In my house, posted up in the VIP.
You want the summer league this year, right?
Yeah.
I want to play summer league.
I actually love Vegas. I'm overdue for a trip.
You and me both, bro.
They got Bruno Mars playing there. Silk Sonic, I mean.
Hey, y'all, if y'all are still out there watching this, tell me your favorite places in Vegas to visit. It's a party tonight, y'all. We conversate.
Yeah. Okay, so pick it's off the board. We just watch Dallas pick Malik Willis.
That's a Dallas thing to do. That's such a Cowboys thing to do.
You're out of here, Dak.
Yep. All right, Dak.
What time is up,
We're
buddy?
gonna put pressure on Dak.
Because David Tepper make that call. Boy, can you imagine Dak Prescott?
How much is Dak man?
Dak can make $300 million to come here.
I don't like his swag.
He look entitled.
Yeah.
He look too entitled.
Yeah.
You ain't did nothing yet, man.
Not.
Remember Josh Rosen when he got drafted?
9 mistakes before me.
Yeah. We had that money.
I think I saw him at Applebee's working busboy or something.
2 for 20.
Remember the chicken and riblet thing at Applebee's?
Oh man.
God, man.
When I was a lost soul, they used to be fired.
You were a lost soul before you found yourself.
Five still estates.
Stupid.
Good places.
Best steakhouse in Charlotte.
Beef and bottle.
There you go.
Unanimous. I was gonna say Oak, but no, I gotta go with the Charlotte OG. All right. Patriots trade their pick to the Chiefs. Who we got?
They're not picking no quarterback.
With the
Probably
21st
wide
pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Trent McDuffie, defensive back.
They didn't know who that was. He was like Trent McDuffie was like, yeah.
Cheesecake them. We don't know who you are.
Ain't allowed touchdown. Pretty good.
That baby. Look at that baby on the left. They're torturing that baby.
That baby should have been in the
down. Put me down. Well, he looked like he's from California. For real.
His mother, Michelle, wouldn't allow him to play football year-round. She wanted to play another sport, so he ran track. His mom was a track athlete at UC Irvine. And he was high school teammates with Clemson quarterback DJ Uyunglele.
Excuse me.
It's a party.
How do you feel about Clemson's quarterback going next season, Rodney? How do you feel about DJ Uyunglele?
We have a great running game. What you like? He's from California for real.
Yeah.
You're right. He just crit walk after touchdown.
In 2015, actually, Tyler passed away due to a heart attack. Shocked the family. Didn't see it coming. And in high school, he wore the number 22. I've never worn the number before, and the first day I get to UW, I walked into the locker room, and I finally see my name. I see the number 22. And I was like, this is amazing. I finally thought that reassured me that I made the right decision. It's led me to greatness. So every time I walk back onto the field, right before the game, I find the 22-yard line and take a kneel. Tell Tyler that, we got the best seat in the house now, but
Oh, you see him
live it through me. Just come to protect me, allow me to have fun.
You better be good.
22-yard line things for sure to carry over throughout the rest of my life. And I'm so appreciative that I was able to have him as my big brother.
All right.
So, unrelated thought, I just thought of something. So, Vice has the series of shows that got the Dark Side of the Ring, where they talk about all the crazy stuff that's happening in pro wrestling.
Right.
And then they got another one called The Dark Side of the 90s. And then there's talk that they're going to do one called The Dark Side of the NFL. and I thought, how many episodes do the Panthers have?
Oh my God.
3 minimum. 3
at least. So you got Ray Caruth, obviously.
Right.
Fred Lane. Jerry Richardson.
Yeah.
4.
That's 3.
That's 3, right?
No, the crazy boy, Greg Hardy.
Greg Hardy.
That's.
God. Damn, the hits keep coming.
I know.
That black cat, man. That black cat. I forgot about Fred Lane.
Fred Lane was a wild story, man.
Yeah, that was
a wild story.
That was pretty crazy.
She's out of jail too.
She is?
Yeah. That is a free woman.
Rich free woman.
Well,
unless she spent all that money. That's still money.
man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing. I mean, they closing Uptown Cabaret, so she gonna have to. No, I shouldn't even say that. I shouldn't even say that.
It's a party, though.
We're just saying whatever, right?
We're just saying whatever.
It's only 12 people watching. We can say that.
Fly away. Y'all tell me too much Charlotte secrets.
People don't understand. Charlotte is
weird.
It's a wild. It really is. I've lived all over thanks to my military days. And when I moved
Charlotte
back here,
in the 90s was wild, dude. Charlotte was wild in the 90s, man.
It was, yeah, and it got it because so much money comes through Charlotte. Like when I say money, I mean like literally raw currency because of the banks. People with money come here to be low key,
right?
But then they do stuff that people with money
shouldn't do,
right? Yeah.
They draw attention to themselves.
You know how many retired rappers? I know Jamal knows. Charlotte is the land of retired rappers, y'all.
Hey, LL Cool J lives here for a little while.
Hey, a linebacker.
Hey,
and that's a good one. Georgia's defense is pretty dominant.
But like Ryan says, not even the best linebacker on his own team.
You
got it right.
Got it right. I agree. Again, Georgia's defense is pretty dominant.
Pretty stout.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that.
I always wanted membership to Sunset Club.
Me too.
The money, it was money to do that little thing right there.
It sure was. We need to have an episode. We need to talk about old Charlotte. We need to have a segment dedicated to old school Charlotte.
Yeah, there's some
stories. There's a lot of stories.
Y'all been to the old club?
Huh?
Yo, I'm gonna say this. There's a secret world here that y'all don't know about in Charlotte.
I bet you we do.
Well, the audience don't know.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I know we do, but
there's a secret world going on. It's in every city, but you just got to find the right people to tap into it,
or the wrong people.
It depends on your vices,
right?
I don't think it's a coincidence that pro athletes come to Charlotte
and
they don't leave. Yep.
There's a lot of retired football players,
yeah,
bro.
Vlade Divac came here and didn't leave until he got a
job.
Until he got a job. Yep. Reggie White came here, retired, stayed. Died here. Yep.
Robert Perry's still here.
Yep.
Al Knight was in and out.
Yep.
Vernon Maxwell.
A lot of rappers.
A lot of rappers.
Yeah, it's an underground world.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's in DC too, and it's heavy in Atlanta. You go to the
Atlanta's, I think, is a little more. Atlanta's more open with.
Talk some more.
They're more open with their wildness.
They are.
No. This is a different level. You go to this like warehouse.
I'm sure LaMelo. That's why we lost the playing game in Atlanta. They was at the warehouse.
We have just figured it out.
They was at the warehouse.
We just figured it out.
Oh man, let me quit before I come up. Listen.
Watching draft and wonder if Charlotte would ever be able to hold the draft. We should.
Remember the song? No. Whisper behind the
Yeah, that would be dope if Charlotte could host a draft one year.
I actually think the NFL and the NBA need to explore that. Like having.
Well, if we get a new stadium, Gotta happen here.
You mean when we get a new stadium? Because Tepper is not going to go down without a fight. So
Hey, real quick, Queens Park movie theater. That was my hangout spot because I grew up off of Scaly Park.
I saw the premiere Friday
Yeah.
in Queens Park Theater.
I used to go to the arcade, but someone bought the sign. Still exists.
Yeah,
and they're talking about putting it back up. It
ain't the same.
It's not the same, but I mean, at least it's like that JFG sign,
right?
JFG coffee sign.
Right.
Is now over off of by NC Music Factory, but the Queen Park sign, they're talking about putting it back over that area. I mean, Queen Park is not there anymore, obviously, but they're talking about putting it back.
Shout out!
It's a parking lot now.
Shout out to the nostalgia, at least. You know?
Yeah.
The ones that I just go to the Concord Mills.
No.
The best movie theater in Charlotte was the one. You know what I'm talking about? At Freedom Mall.
Oh.
I went and saw Lean on Me there with my parents. Cats was throwing 40 ounces at the screen.
When I saw Friday at Queens Park, it was like it was weed fest. Though. It was straight weed fest.
Yeah, Eastland did have the skate rink right in the middle. I was trying to explain it.
I remember that.
I was trying to explain it to my kids the other week about Eastland Mall.
It's so crazy that your kids never experienced that.
It did not. Yeah, none of my kids.
I saw a White Man Can't Jump at the movie theater in Eastland Mall. Yep.
I
used to love the arcade there.
Oh yeah, Mind Bogglers was. I used to spend much money there. I worked at Eastland Mall at Gadzooks. My sister worked at Baskin Robbins, and I had a girlfriend that worked at the Chick-fil-A in the food court. That was the best.
I'm thinking about it. That food court was kind of small.
It was good though.
It was good.
That's good food though.
It was good until they got shot up.
Yeah,
the gangsters shot it up.
Yeah, they go to the food court.
I ain't gonna say. I ain't trying to get killed, so I ain't gonna say who shot it up. But I'm just saying it got shot up, and then nobody go there no more.
Good old 90s Charlotte.
I caught the tail end of it, and it was
it
was a changing city at that point.
Yeah. Well, you know, when the feds descend upon your city,
that means something sacred.
Yeah. When people start killing people, having shootouts in the middle of like the main street in Charlotte, you're gonna draw some attention.
Just a little bit.
R.I.P. one of my high school classmates. Seriously.
Got caught up in that.
Yep.
That was a wild time. It's funny because that was right. All that was happening right when I left Charlotte going to the military. When I came back some 7 years later, Charlotte had completely changed. I didn't even recognize it.
Y'all know what's funny? When I was in my early 20s in Charlotte, when Charlotte was transitioning, I never went out. Believe it or not. I never went out like that. I was a homebody. And sometimes I think to myself, like, man, I should have went out when I was 20. When I think about it,
nah, you good?
Nah, I was good. I was okay.
Concord Mills is the new Eastland. They cooking. They cooking.
I disagree. Northlake is
the new Eastland. But they found the meth lab at Concord Mills.
That's not surprising.
Yeah. That's not surprising.
That's not surprising.
But I mean, but you think about it.
You know what's fun? Before you go, did you know Concord Mills is considered like a big tourist spot?
It is.
In Concord, Charlotte area. But what were you saying, Rodney?
What's weird to me, because if you remember when Northlake first opened, it had all the stores, like the Brookstone, and all of the stores, and now you know it is 65% of
them is closed.
That's missing. I even Northlake.
All right, which gets shut down first? Carolina Place or Northlake? Northlake is newer.
Northlake. They'll do what they can to hold on to Carolina Place because of where it's
but
at.
Carolina Place, it's probably more valid to me.
It probably is. I mean, to me,
it's surprising it took them a long time to fill up that Masons that left. It took a good while for Dix to come.
You know what? Okay, I got a question, and maybe I should save this, but let me just ask it anyway. What do you do with the Epicenter? Now, for background, it's up for auction like next.
What I do?
What would you do with the Epicenter?
I'm gonna sound conservative when I say this. I buy the Epicenter and the bus terminal. Move the bus terminal. Shut that motherfucker down.
They've been talking about shutting the bus terminal down for about 20 years.
And then I expand the Epicenter out a little bit. Okay. I'm making a shopping area.
I like the idea. The Epicenter could work. The only reason it didn't work is because the people that are running it were shysters. a bunch of
Don't even get me started.
yeah, you know.
Don't get me started.
I mean, that's the only reason why it didn't work. I mean, you had some great places in the epicenter, and it's just that the people that were running it were just
earlier this year, like
yeah.
Whiskey
River. Yeah, it was like
Sweet was like
yeah.
invite only. You had to. It was hard to get in Sweet, and then they had the with the candy bar before they found out they didn't.
But the problem is the epicenter, the place in the epicenter, slowly started to become as the big names moved out. Those places became like every other place in Charlotte that people like us hate going to.
Right.
You know, yeah, exactly, and you can't sustain it like that. So I think shopping is better now that you now have a population of people that live downtown. They need places to shop.
Listen,
I'll tell you, like I'm thinking like a TJ Maxx there,
like City Fair. City Fair was like
City Fair.
City Fair was 25 years ahead of its time.
Yeah.
It was a shopping mall downtown that nobody went to because they could go to Carolina Place Mall or South Park.
And nobody really.
I think City Fair was before Carolina Place though.
I think it was actually. Yeah.
But I mean, like you look at that now. Like you get. I think Charlotte's in line for. I'm gonna sound bougie, but a little more luxury brand type stuff.
I agree.
So so maybe you have like a smaller Gucci there, or a smaller Louis Vuitton.
You know, there's a Rolex store in Ballantyne. You just put another Rolex. You put a Rolex store downtown. You know how many people would go there just to flex.
However, let's be truthful about something. Look, us three. Hold
up, real quick. This is a mafia shit right here. Hold up, let me show you.
Look at these MFs.
Yes, they just lined up like.
Listen. There needs to be one person in that room.
Yes,
and that's Jerry Jones. The rest of the people don't matter. They just there.
For sure.
They just there. They just there. They don't even care.
For sure.
But anyway, here's what I'm about to say. Us three, we don't hang out downtown like that. We probably didn't go to the epicenter that much. I'm guessing.
When I was younger.
Earlier. Early epicenter, yes. Early epicenter, yes.
When I was younger, yes.
But late years epicenter, I'm guessing none of us really went to epicenter like that. But let's be truthful. Charlotte downtown has not been the same since the epicenter.
Oh yeah,
let's be truthful.
It's different. You could roll through downtown Charlotte on like a Thursday night, and it would be people everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, the epicenter.
And now you rather than Friday night, you like, damn, is COVID still going on? Like,
but you look at it now, like you got a whole bunch of stuff in the outskirts.
They're South End now.
They're South End.
That's the big thing.
They have those all those little bars down there. But was it Tremont?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then like you got the Music Factory still going on.
But we all know what's going to happen in the epicenter. They're going to tear down and put condos there.
Travis said let's put an Apple store there, which is probably a really good idea.
That's a really great idea.
That's probably a great idea, honestly. What's up, Trav? Man, glad to have you on, bro.
By the way, that parking lot that they're in Vegas is like, it's like crackheads and stuff normally.
But also, there's another thing to keep in mind.
Right?
The backside.
There's another thing to keep in mind. Plaza Midwood is now building their version of the epicenter now.
That's right.
Remember that. So, who knows?
I'm moving to Vegas.
This is all Vegas.
Vegas for the vibes.
Yep.
Do whatever you want to there.
Everything legal is legal in Vegas. They don't find out.
Cowboys. Where should the Cowboys go with this pick? A lot of Charlotte Cowboys fans.
By the way, real quick, because it's showing that NBA Fast first round. How terrible would you feel being a Timberwolves fan right now after what happened the other night? Why would you let Ja Morant just freely run to the basket? I would have punched him in his spine. First of all, I don't know why they didn't get in front of him. They tried to go behind him when he came off the screen.
Hey, I'm saying that.
That's mistake number one.
I'm saying you got to make the business decision every now and then, and oh boy, did not make a good business decision.
No. So, I mean, first of all, you let that man dunk on your family, on your whole
family.
Yeah.
Your daughter,
yeah.
Kids.
Exactly.
I'm saying it's justice for Scottie Pippen.
Yeah. You gotta retire after getting.
If you know.
Yeah. Ryan says that Minnesota collapse was somehow JB's fault. It was. Minnesota they're gonna fire
talking to JB before the game, right?
God dang it, James. Our good friend Kevin Avery is in Vegas right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
saw
is
that. I saw
Oh,
that.
cool.
Kevin gonna get in some trouble.
He's probably somewhere in the crowd. All right, here we go. Dallas's pick.
Yeah, we'll see.
Malik Willis.
They gonna do something crazy.
NFL draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Tyler Smith, tackle Tulsa.
I think they kind of reach for that one. That's a reach.
Yeah.
A run on offensive lineman.
Yeah, that's a reach. That is a reach. I don't who man look. I don't who really knows, but I just see that as a reach, man.
That's what happens when Jerry Jones is your damn GM.
Look at all these people who get food for Jerry
Turned
Jones.
21 years old on April 8th.
The one word he uses to describe himself best is comedian. You ain't trying to win. you ain't trying to do nothing. He's big though.
Big dude.
6'4", 250.
Big dude.
I do like my tackles to be in the 300 range though.
Yeah, I'm saying here.
He's finishing off.
Hey, yeah, hey, that's all. Yep.
They cleared him out.
Yep. Yeah, 6'5", 325. That's a big dude. Yeah.
That was a big dude, man.
Dwight Howard was big in the comedian. Yes, he was.
I'm 6'5", 230.
Malik Monk ruined Dwight Howard's comeback here in Charlotte. He could have stayed here.
Nah, I disagree. I think Dwight Howard ruined Dwight Howard's.
Can y'all imagine how lit Vegas is going to be this weekend, tonight, for the rest of the weekend?
There's gonna be a lot going on, more than usual.
Man. And it's a little warm out there, too. Man.
Rodney's head just went somewhere else.
It sure did. Like, I had to bring it back. So, man, I had to shake my head like, come back. Say 2009.
Yeah, Ryan, I agree, man. Like I said that earlier, man. I thought that was a reach, man. I really do. But we'll see. We'll see how it works out for them. Hopefully, it doesn't work out for them very well. All right, we got a couple more picks, man.
Okay, is he gonna go in? Is Malik Willis gonna go?
Oh, Tennessee, maybe Tennessee.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
Tampa Bay.
I can see Tampa.
I can see Tampa.
Ryan said Tennessee could draft a quarterback. Tannehill ain't getting any younger.
Does anybody really believe in Ryan Tannehill?
Nobody.
Seriously?
Mm-mm.
Ryan Tannehill doesn't believe in Ryan Tannehill.
Isn't it crazy that Marcus
He's like,
Mariota that he didn't work out there? And I remember when Mariota was coming out of college, it was like he was going to be the next
guy.
Yeah.
Him and James was supposed to be the face of the league.
Yep.
It's funny how these things
Funny
work.
how that works out, huh?
But also, man, I fully believe, like Kazi said before, like situations where you draft two men.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the competency of the coaching staff, it matters in your development as well.
Yeah.
That's why I want to see what Trevor Lawrence does next year. I think he takes a jump.
I agree.
I think he takes a jump.
I really hate it. Like when Urban Meyer was the coach, I was pissed off.
That was such a disaster, man.
Because I'm like, you don't put a guy like that that's supposed to be this good, and now you got people talking crazy. I'm like,
right.
Why wouldn't you want to put Trevor Lawrence with a proven NFL level
Because it's
coach?
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
You want to talk about poverty? Poverty.
A lot of people don't know this, but when there was competition for the NFL expansion, there was a writer from Jacksonville who stated the only franchise Charlotte would ever get was a McDonald's.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Who's that? Where's that guy now?
From my understanding, he's not right. He's not a writer anymore. He's not a sports writer anymore.
I bet.
But yeah.
Wow. Let's compare franchises, shall we?
I'm just saying. Yep. Jacksonville. Why would you put it? I'll never understand that expansion.
You ever been to Jacksonville?
Yes.
Jacksonville's.
Remember the Jaguars playing the Gator Bowl?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That was the hood.
So like who? I'm trying to think like what other cities besides Jacksonville could have. Because when we came in, the Colts weren't even in Baltimore yet. Not the Colts, but the Ravens weren't in Baltimore yet, right? Because they were still. I think they were just moving.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They were just moving.
I'm trying to think what other cities, man.
LA just lost a team, but it was different. Houston lost a team too. It's a hard one. Like, where do you go? Like, when now you got two teams in LA, like, where you gonna threaten to have your team move to now?
Right.
We're relocating to Birmingham.
Well,
good luck. Good luck.
St. Louis is vacant now. I think they would welcome a team back.
This would be their fourth franchise.
I don't understand why they couldn't keep the Rams.
They could though.
Stadium.
They could have kept the Rams. That's the thing.
Stadium, and Kroenke wanted to go to LA, which I don't blame him. They originally came from LA. They went back home.
Their stadium was a dump, but they just.
But I mean, you look at it. They had the Cardinals too.
Yeah, true.
Travis Kern says San Antonio.
Huh?
Another Texas.
No Texas team.
Their metro's not that big.
That's true. They're actually considered a big market, like Charlotte. They shared television market actually with
Dallas, right?
Yeah.
No.
Austin. Yep.
That could work, man.
San Antonio, Austin.
Yeah, that could work.
But no, because Austin's not going to.
But that's how they're going to pitch it. Like, when they pitch the
University of Texas,
the Panthers.
That's why they pitched Carolina.
Yeah, they said the Charlotte metro area extended all the way past Winston-Salem, which is not true.
At all.
All the way down to Columbia. No, that's not true. But that's what they told the NFL. The NFL didn't know any better because nobody knew anything about Charlotte back then. I'm like, oh yeah, sure.
So I'm looking at this list now, and we're missing a few places. Portland.
Portland. Yeah.
They're so close to Seattle, though.
Salt Lake City.
I don't know about Salt Lake City.
In Virginia Beach area, which is pretty big.
Yeah.
Too close to. It's too close to DC, Baltimore,
Charlotte too.
Because I know that there was concern with the Panthers back in the '90s because people said, "Well, look how close they are, to Redskins and the Falcons." So,
and this was considered a Redskins market.
Yes.
At the time.
I told people he was like I was talking to somebody the other day. I'm like, you recognize Charleston, South Carolina was considered Redskins territory.
Yeah.
He was like, oh no, that was no, it was not Falcons. It was Redskins.
I remember everyone was a Redskins fan.
Everyone in North Carolina and most of South Carolina was Redskins up until a certain point. Like a certain portion was Falcons and Alabama too.
Okay, all right, here we go.
And Tennessee before the Titans came.
Tyler Lindenbaum, center, Iowa.
Why he acting like he excited over that? By the way, have we ever seen this many offensive linemen drafted? Man.
But
the O-lineman.
But what do people say about the NFL? Copycat league.
Yeah.
Right?
The game's one of the churches.
Right.
You know who's happy about this? Matt Jarrell. Because he's going to get a good offensive lineman. He just happened to luck up in the most offensive line heavy draft.
Right.
He's going to have a good offensive lineman or a good offensive line. The defense is going to be straight. Panthers are going to maybe slide to the 7th playoff spot. He's safe.
And Case Ray.
And we'll forget about it'll be like Ron Rivera. When the Panthers made the playoffs and won the division, 2013, everyone forgot about 2012.
Hey, Oklahoma might really go to the second round.
Who, Malik Will?
Yeah.
It's looking like it.
Yeah, that's
because Tennessee, Tampa's next choice in Green Bay.
Green Bay won't take them.
Really won't take them at all because they got Jordan Love.
I'll mark them off. So it's between these. I doubt the Jets take them. Nobody wants to see wrestling.
Yeah, why are they showing
Show
show
wrestling.
football?
Show
Show,
football.
yes.
Can the guy play football? We don't care about wrestling now.
I hate when they show like somebody
Basketball.
playing other sports. It's like
Oh,
that's
this guy,
yeah.
this guy was
Good.
really
He's a
good.
good picture. I
He was
don't
a
care.
really good chess player. Like, I don't care.
Can he read the defense?
Can he knock the guy on his ass? I don't care about. Let's see what's going on in the National Basketball Association.
Who getting their ass beat?
Let's see who's going home next. Jazz and Mavericks close game. Good God, the Raptors got blown out.
God, almost 40.
Jesus,
They heard the footsteps.
man.
It was like,
Jazz up 1 on the Mavericks.
okay, so that Eagles Titans deal, AJ Brown just got 4 years, $100 million.
$100 million.
Yep.
Cool.
$5 million a year.
Cool.
Y'all still think DJ Moore is overpaid?
Really?
If Carolina give up next year's first to jump up and grab him, Malik Willis. I don't think you give up
So
the
the
first round
Jets
pick.
just acquired this pick.
Unless you feel like in the
That's
NFL, unlike the NBA, every first round pick is super valuable.
exactly. And that's a bit of a reach for that guy.
Still, 3 sacks allowed on 1,100 pass blocks.
Not bad.
That's
His
pretty
whole-
good.
His whole career.
Yeah.
Something like a phenomenon.
And you got maybe it was his wrestling background that maybe that's why they showed
That's
it.
why they showed that.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll let
We get it now.
I'll let him live on that. Who we pulling for? Dallas or Utah?
I'm gonna say Dallas. I want to be
Dallas,
over.
because I want Utah to implode so we can think about Mitchell or Gobert.
Right, yeah.
I notice I said think about.
I will say I kind of want to see Luka Doncic make
The next step.
the
Next
ascension that like Trae Young did last season. So
I'm tired of people talking. Trey made it to the conference finals.
yeah, where they at this season?
No, he made it out the first round. Leave him alone.
Okay,
And it's not his fault. Trust me.
Let's be honest about Doncic. He carries that team. He
does,
He
yeah.
really carries that
He
team.
carries
man.
everything that they do.
And it was like, but maybe that's best for them. I mean, they played better after Porzingis left.
They really did.
It was
Addition by subtraction.
yeah. They were like, he was like, look, I can't play with this cat.
It's a look. Jason Kidd is a lot of things, but he needs his flowers for what he did with this team.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
Hornets fans ain't never meant to good about Jason Kidd. It's like Doc Rivers or Lamar Jackson. Hey, what about Jason Kidd? Not that he would ever leave Dallas.
To me, he got a raw deal his last go around.
The Raptors gonna be good next season.
I think so. I don't see why not.
Is the East gonna be like it was this season?
Yes.
I gotta feel like this was an anomaly.
No, I don't think it was.
You can't have 10 teams essentially be the same.
I'm not ready to answer that question yet. I gotta see what happens this summer because I gotta see what player movement looks like.
Yeah, we talked about CP3 going 14-14
Yeah,
with his old
and
ass.
him killing Jose Alvarado.
He's still a jerk. I still hate that he's from North Carolina.
Yeah, I don't like the fact he had to drop kick on Boyd on either though.
In the 2022 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Jermaine Johnson.
So good pick. Good pick. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Florida State fan.
Boo.
Their defense is going to be really
That's a
good next
good
year.
pick.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I'll give him that. See, I'll be able to wear a hat like he got on.
You would wear something like that.
I would. Like, I'm weird. I'm eccentric.
Okay.
Hey, look, Cam Newton walked so these dudes could fly. Okay? What's funny is Cam Newton's drafted. He was dressed normal.
He was
Yeah.
conservative
Yeah.
in his draft suit.
He was on Last Chance U. He's
But
from Minnesota. Nigga. I'm black people from Minnesota.
Cold like Minnesota. Hey, Kirby Puckett, Prince, Torrey Hunter.
Buccaneers
That's
trade
it.
their pick to the
Get cold
Jaguars.
in Minnesota.
So that's another team that ain't about to select Malik Willis. Jaguars ain't gonna go there.
Oh, yep.
So like I said, hey man, Jermaine Johnson, the only bright spot for the Florida State defense last season.
I want them to show Malik Willis his living room Because you know it's like hella people over there right now.
Half of them left.
All right, bro.
All right, man. I gotta give you more. I'll give you some tomorrow.
Hey, they gonna pick you. Hey, who was that? Who didn't get drafted in the first round? Maybe it was the NBA draft. Swore he was going in the first round. Didn't go, but he'd only packed enough clothes for one night.
Who was that? I know
because he thought he was going in the first round.
Rashard Lewis?
No, maybe.
He's an NFL, right?
I don't remember if it was NFL or NBA.
I remember something like that.
Fans, who was that? Was it an NBA or NFL draft? There was a player who thought he was going in the first round and didn't bring enough clothes for a second day.
Hey, I done went to TJ Maxx and got me a suit.
He ended up getting drafted in the second round the next day, but I can't remember who it was. So no, that's right. It had to be NFL because NFL does second round.
Yeah.
NBA does second round the same day, so it had to be someone in the NFL. I don't remember who it is.
All right, congrats to Florida State. No.
Oh, Joshua says Malik is at the draft. That might be even worse, bro.
Malik.
You came to the draft
to the draft. Wow.
Geno. Maybe it was Geno Smith.
Maybe it was.
Yeah.
That sounds like something he would do.
Right.
Where's G? Yeah, he was with the Seahawks.
Was he the Seahawks now?
Yeah. All of y'all are not getting paid. Just
no, yeah, y'all,
maybe one or two y'all he like that.
Somebody like, I'm gonna get that new Dodge Charger. I'm gonna be like, hey, V6 only, bro. Y'all get the V6, bro. Yo, why is it this damn clip of Kevin Durant playing street ball, bro? You
go sit down.
Yeah.
Go sit down.
All right. Sit your ass down.
You know what I hate, though? You know what I hate about him and the Nets getting eliminated? Why the hell do LeBron fans have
I you about to say it.
What? Shut up! Why do LeBron fans always have to insert themselves into everything? Oh, don't ever compare KD to LeBron again.
Get swept.
LeBron ain't there. Shut up.
Look, it's worse not making a play again.
Golly, man.
I mean, LeBron, you had Malik Monk. You couldn't even win, bro. Yeah, you had Malik Monk.
But in all seriousness, like LeBron fans act like KD didn't have to carry the Nets because Kyrie was.
When you're not there half the season, it's hard to build up enough chemistry to win a playoff game against a team like the Celtics, who definitely had the chemistry and
they've been together all year.
Right, yeah. All right, it's 11 o'clock. I need somebody picking Malik Willis.
Malik.
He's not gonna get picked.
Nah,
he's not gonna get picked.
3 picks: the Jaguars, the Packers, and then New England. Nope, it's not happening.
I don't think it's happening.
Who number 30? Is there not a 30?
It's 29.
No. Who is 30? Seriously. We'll see.
Let's see. 30th pick is the Kansas City. Kansas City, then Cincinnati, and then Minnesota. None of them people picking Malik Willis. All right, we're going to give it 15 more minutes. That'll put us at an even 3 hours.
Yeah.
Hey, thank y'all for hanging out with us.
Y'all
are troopers, man.
Y'all appreciate that.
Yeah.
This is fun, though, as always.
Can't wait to do it again for the NBA.
Oh, man. Damn it.
To see who we're going to draft to send to Greensboro.
Right.
Send them to Greensboro.
Oh, man.
I'm cool with sending cats to Greensboro.
I've been cool with sending cats to Greensboro.
Kai Jones' statement on going to Greensboro was like refreshing.
Very refreshing
to hear.
Right?
Yeah, like
he understood the process.
Yeah.
Unlike most Charlotte Hornets fans, he understood the process.
Yeah, that like he didn't fight the coach.
He didn't get kicked out of his old Texas games.
Right. Rodney, we already lost Rodney.
Lost Rodney.
Sleepy, man.
I know. I'm just we old, man. This is late for us. When do we think of hire a coach? I think like the day the season ends, like the day after the championship, they'll make an announcement that they hire someone.
Mark Jackson.
Yeah.
3 years, $35 million.
Yeah. Oh my God! If they hire Mark Jackson, I'm gonna have to shut the Hornets group down because
I'm not gonna be able to stand it, man. Championship.
Imagine the expectations then, and then when we get bounced out the first round. Hey, that's a dope jacket. I rock that.
I mean, that's not me, but it fits him. I'm a little more conservative, but it fits him.
Hey, I don't know. I don't think the Hornets are gonna hire Coach K or Phil Jackson or nobody old like that.
I want to be very clear about something for those who missed it. When we said that the Hornets were meeting Coach K, we didn't say in what capacity because we don't know.
We don't. Yeah.
All right. It could have been anything. They could have went to go see the Billy Damn Joel concert for all we know. We just know they had a meeting.
They went to Madeline that night.
They went
because nobody else was there.
They were 2 to 32.
Plus, I think Michael Jordan already went that route once before with Larry Brown.
Yeah.
And I don't think he wants to go.
And that was a quick fix.
Right. And I don't think he wants to go.
I think we need to be done with quick fixes.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
To the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Good, Jacksonville.
With the 27th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Devin Lloyd, linebacker, Utah.
No linebackers.
One quarterback in the first round. Has that ever happened?
No, I don't think so.
Not only a tremendous player, but an extraordinarily high character guy. He was a great leader for Utah. Both of his parents served in the military.
You bold if you actually go to the draft, like the actual draft, because that means you are confident that you're going.
That you're going right
in the first round.
Right. At least if you're at home, you can cut the kids
right.
off.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe K won it in on the 6th.
Oh, probably so. Yeah.
K heard.
Yeah, I heard what y'all doing.
I heard how y'all get down.
Right.
Michael, hit me up.
I ain't got that much time left on this earth. Just hook me up. I will say this. Imagine what LaMelo Ball can learn from a guy like Mike Krzyzewski.
Man, my dream scenario is that he gets some type of advisory role here, man. Like I think that'll be a boss move.
Director of scouting. Because you don't have to. It's not nearly as strenuous as coaching. You don't have to.
It's not an 82-game season.
Right.
He has to go through.
Being accountable to something greater than yourself. I'm trying to do everything I can, do the right things, every opportunity that I have, and that includes giving back, in the military. It's all about everyone doing their job, coming together as one to accomplish the mission, and I think those same principles translate over to football, which.
All right. See, the cool thing is at this point in the draft, the teams already know who they want. Packers picks already in. Yep. New England, their picks gonna be in.
Joe and Ronnie and Lloyd, first of all, thank you for your service to our country. We appreciate that.
Yeah, you just saying that.
Shit.
So we gave them discipline, gave them a sense of holding self accountable,
and also getting structure.
Accountability
So when
for
we-
young people.
Whoa.
No.
We don't know about that
Nah,
around
yeah.
Charlotte. I don't.
What are the emotions you feel right now?
Oh my gosh. Just feeling blessed and you know, just grateful. You know, his father and I had been separated for years and we co-parented.
We didn't even know all that.
We
We
didn't
didn't even know all that. Tell them all your business
All
on
your
the
business
air.
on the
Yeah,
air.
God dang, bro.
You know, to be
The father like.
Yeah. Way to ruin. Imagine like this is the greatest night of your life. You get drafted to the NFL and your mama on TV.
Me and his daddy ain't together. Let's say all that.
God damn, bro. Damn.
She's still upset about that.
Yeah, she obviously she feels some kind of way about that.
Guys, for those who are still watching, while this is on my brain, maybe not. Okay, whenever you want to, y'all can inbox us whenever you want to. Y'all can type it in now. But I want y'all to start thinking of bars that you like going to, that we can start holding watch parties again. To make it very long story short, our connect at Jackie Boys and Grill was no longer there, so that fell apart pretty quickly. But we want to start hosting watch parties again. So if y'all have suggestions as far as bars that you like, y'all drop them in the comments, send us a DM, whatever. So just want to throw that out there. What about you, man? What you thinking?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to think of well, Jackie Boys is a good spot. It's just kind of out there because it's out here, which
It's close to us,
right,
but it's not close to
So,
everybody.
like, what's a good central
location?
Yeah,
right.
Maybe I would say Plaza Midwood, but those places don't really strike me as like sports bar spots.
I'm with you.
Like Plaza Midwood, South End, none of those places have like what I would consider to be
hardcore sports bar.
So,
so y'all be thinking of that.
Jack Beagle's on Moorhead.
Not a bad suggestion, P. Not a bad suggestion, P. We'll have to look into that, man. Not a bad suggestion. And I think there's some bar opening up like a block down the street from there.
Yeah, I know you're right. We should just wait till Rodney buys.
We'll wait till Rodney buys the Epicenter. Matter of fact, we're just gonna put a big ass screen right there. We ain't even gonna do nothing with it.
We're not even gonna wait till it's a Vandy now, right? Ain't nobody there. We just go there and do it. What they gonna say?
We're gonna knock out some doors.
Right,
Yeah.
Or you can invest your voice. Doesn't matter which. We just have to keep investing.
If anybody drives for Lyft or Uber, y'all can come pick Rodney up. I don't know if he.
All the way.
Yeah, Rodney lives far now. He still lives down the street. He
Yeah.
lives kind of far now.
The 32-man drafted tonight will go on to do great things on the field, but they'll also make tremendous impact in their community.
Okay, all right. Just get to the. You know, they could make this about 2 hours shorter. Yep.
Just
Like,
all the theatrics.
you know how like when you do the draft on Madden, you just be like,
You simulate.
simulate, sim to my pick.
Right.
Done.
Tonight, we are proud to have Andrew Whitworth, the 2021 Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year.
Okay, that's awesome.
Great.
Great.
We're all excited for you, bro.
Thank you, Commissioner.
He like a wrestler. Like he need to be wrestling. Shut up. Yeah.
I'm very humble and grateful to stand before you as the 2021 Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year.
Bro, yeah, so many Panthers been robbed that award. So we had two people win it, right? No, Thomas Davis. Greg Olsen should have won it, but he didn't win it.
Cam was up for it, wasn't he?
Oh, you can't. They was never gonna give Cam that award.
I know.
That does like Big Show. Okay,
We don't care.
Yeah, just name
Just
the
get
pick,
to the
bro.
pick, please.
Come on.
Rodney, you okay, man? All right.
All right, good.
To help change people's lives. Allowing other teammates across the NFL, people and organizations.
This is the most informal under construction show ever.
It's not. Yeah. It's,
But this is exactly how I
this,
want it.
yeah. Exactly.
And the prospects of this NFL draft. Take advantage of that opportunity. Don't let it go. Let's leave a legacy that lasts longer than just the game field.
Oh, man. I'm about to go to sleep with Rodney, man. Wake me up when this dude is stop talking.
I tell you, man.
God, dog.
Thank you so much for your time.
Andrew, great man. We're so proud of you. With the 28th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Devontae Wyatt, defensive tackle, Georgia.
So the Packers, with second pick tonight, take another Georgia defender. They'll be very familiar with those G's on the side of their helmet. That has had to change them from red and black to green and gold.
So did this dude already have a hat? Like he already knew where he was going?
Defensive player and the Green Bay Packers, Devontae Wyatt.
Somewhere the 49ers like, y'all doing all this just to get beat by us again.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. So, do we think that Malik Willis is gonna go any of this? We're gonna drag it out. I'm gonna give him 4 more minutes, and then we're gonna shut it down here. I'm not gonna put whipped cream on Rodney's face. As funny as that would be,
that would be hilarious.
but Rodney is a working man. He's tired. I feel him on that. I didn't realize it was as late as it was, honestly, because the NFL been milking this shit for.
they got a speech every
Yeah.
game.
Josh says, "What do we do for work?" I am. I don't know how to describe my job. I am a mobile.
Kaza puts out fires.
Yeah, pretty much. I am a mobile device management platform engineer. This is a fancy. It's a fancy term. I'm essentially an IT engineer. So.
I'm a legal hustler. I do everything. That's a simple way.
Yeah.
And Rodney, he's a big wig at some fancy financial institution. So I work for myself.
Really, I need to just quit and do under construction full time. But see, but then I gotta be like professional.
Yeah, you gotta watch what you say.
Yeah, I'm not doing all that.
So look, if y'all want us to quit our full-time jobs, man, like just tell all your friends to start watching it, and you know what we should do? We should start, if we really want to get popular and be rich, we should start just spewing hot takes like Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp.
I'm telling you,
everybody start watching this. Man.
I'm telling you, all we just got to do is say inflammatory things about the Charlotte Hornets.
No, plus on top of that, I have an announcement to make, y'all. We're going to change the format of the show. We're only going to talk about LeBron James, the Lakers, and the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes.
And we are out of here.
Regardless of whether they're actually
relevant or not.
Yeah.
Yep.
Isn't it funny how the Lakers ain't in the playoffs, but every day there's some kind of topic about LeBron James and the Lakers.
Why? Jesus.
I don't get it. That's what we need to do, obviously.
Pretty much, Josh. Yes, I'm his supplier. You outed me, but no. But man, I'm being serious, man. Skip and Shannon need to be stopped, man. I'm like Jesus.
What's funny is though they're better than First Take. First Take was on a decline anyway. And then when Stephen A. made them fire Max. Max's show is better now.
Listen, man. First Take, at least like now, they're talking about the actual playoffs.
Right.
At least. They're talking about the teams who are actually playing in the games now. You turning on Undisputed tomorrow, Shannon Sharp's going to find a way to insert LeBron James into this conversation.
Yep.
And Skip Bayless will too. Anyway, thanks for listening to my rant about.
All right, here we go. We got 15 seconds till 3 hours. I think it's a good time to shut up.
Wrap it
I don't think Malik Willis is going in the first round, which is kind of shocking. I'm really surprised at that.
Surprised.
Absolutely,
I'm surprised.
absolutely. So I'm interested to see where he's going to end up getting picked. But I thought it was a good draft for the Panthers. We were scared. I thought I liked the pick a whole lot.
I like the fact that they stayed safe.
Yeah, I don't think anyone in Panthers Nation can be upset at that pick.
Same.
At all.
Same.
So I'm a little excited for the season now.
Yep.
After that pick, we'll see. We'll talk about this more on Sunday, but I kind of think that they should just run it back what you got.
Back, man. Yep. Don't do it.
Yep. You got CMC and you
stay the course.
Stay the
How
course.
many times have we said that with the other team in Charlotte?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Good hanging out with y'all. Thank y'all for those of y'all that stayed the whole 3 hours. Y'all are troopers, man.
Man, we love y'all so much.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're definitely gonna hang out sometime here soon in the future. So be sure, don't forget, check us out Sunday, normal time, about 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So y'all have a good weekend. Y'all be safe out there. All right, man.
Peace, y'all.
Yes.
We got to carry Rodney out of here.
Yeah,
Peace,
that's
y'all.
right.